You're late for work. You're late for work. You're late for work.
What is your problem?
I tried to wake you up.
Wake me up like a normal person.
You stay asleep too long.
Stop!
Tried to get to bed, but you stayed asleep. You should know I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna lie, gang. Our generation so fucked up. We losing too many people. Everybody dying. Everybody on fucking drugs. It's men and women on the internet arguing right now, talking about bad relationship advice. Smoking and drinking is the new fun. Nowadays, people don't want to work. They'd rather be fucking lazy and have everything handed to them. And the people who do have jobs are being called broke by the people who don't have jobs. The rainbow flag mafia is getting more notarized than ever before. Being a slut and a hoe is the new norm. And as far as I'm concerned, if you're not a sex worker, I guess you lame now. People are more weird than ever before. If you don't do half the shit people do nowadays, you consider lame. You can't speak or stand up for yourself anymore. You can't have an opinion on things anymore. People are way sensitive than ever. And then on top of that, people rather socialize on the internet than rather socialize in person. What has this world come to?
How you live in your 20s will determine your quality of life in your 30s. So if you're 22 right now, the decisions you make today, you setting yourself up for where you're going to be when you're 32. How you live in your 30s determines how you're going to live in your 40s. The decisions you make in your 40s determine where you're going to be in your 50s, in your 60s. So don't think that just because you are young, that you have time to bullshit around. You do not.
Hey there, brother. Do you have time to talk about Jesus Christ today? Oh, you're dead? Oh, okay. Well, you have yourself a blessed day.
Okay, you too.
You must.
Pistol, got over money, yeah. I just been sitting back, watching, taking in information, not jumping to conclusions. They try to play on our emotions so much, I like to just sit back and wait for the dots to connect. You feel me? It sucks watching people sleep. I understand now why the higher ups call people sheep. They go where you send them. Of all the things that should offend them, they only focus on what you tell them should upset them. I remember this music exec told me the people is sheep, most of them stupid as heck. Focus on you, get a check. But I refuse to mislead people or view them as less, just to be mocked by the same people I choose to protect. It's like I'm back in the day, going against massa and getting attacked by the slaves, taking my lashes while they laughing away, cause they don't know that I was trying to free them. They played a clip for them, told them I was trying to leave them. I found out they putting poison in what they feed us. They kill us slow from the inside and make us weaker. They said he's trying to steal your food, he wants your children to starve. Then show the picture of me burning all the shit we been eating. Cause when the truth make them shook of me, they drum up a case. If they could change how you look at me, you'll laugh while they whooping me in front of your face. The right narrative can bury who they wanna erase. Remember Lauryn Hill spoke up? Crazy. Chappelle didn't wanna wear a dress when he left. He was crazy. Ye was in the bed with dead celebrities calling himself Jesus, but when he met Jesus, crazy. Trump was they buddy. They all got money. Before he ran for president, these same folks loved him. I wonder what changed though. Is it cause he racist or wouldn't light the White House up like a rainbow? You don't find it funny that the same Grammys and Oscars we call racist claim to hate him because of that? A whole industry that promotes evil consistently. Now they hate evil and shame people who disagree. Some of that he bring on himself, and so do Ye though. You can't meet with him, agree with him, and say his name no, but call you a coon, Uncle Tom, and say you ain't black. You wonder why Joe Biden felt comfortable enough to say that? Isn't that the same way used to manipulate cats, calling you homophobic when you don't agree with they plans? Black folks running the same plays the gays ran, cause black lives didn't matter till we shook they hand. Then it was first gay NFL player black, then it was first gay NBA player player black. Then they had a wedding at the Grammys, presented by him and a black rapper. And guess who officiated that? A black woman. They used our oppression as a tool for protection and sympathy as a weapon. Just like you. I see the dots start connecting as these who's called yay anti-Semitic. History of oppression, you can't disagree with them. Sympathy is a weapon. If you do, you mistreating them. They rip the black billionaire in front of your face to say no matter how rich you get, stay in your place. Promote sex, drugs, murder on the daily. You can kill babies. You can say a man got pregnant by a lady. The things that you can't say don't make you question why what you can't say is gravy. I'm a killer. I'm a killer. One of those are wrong, one of those are cool. One of those will get a rich black man canceled. The other one will put a new Grammy on his mantle. But what do I know? I'm just a Christian rapper. Black entrepreneur, black father active. Black husband rapping like he care about a black life. Black philanthropist, water to Africa and the Flint. Black man of God with a catalog. Your children can rap along with in the car with you. And it's hard. And I ain't saying this so y'all support me. I'm just trying to show you what y'all been calling corny. People remember the narrative is imperative. What other reason flip on Jesus and choose Barabbas? We still choosing the killers over the healers, huh? We still follow whatever leaders they give us, huh? Look at the ones with the most influence. They won't go against the grain. They paid to make the grain look doper to us. I digress, y'all. I just be over here corny, watching all the cool rappers put a dress on. I just want you to take a look at the industry. Hollywood and music, look at the symmetry. Look at what they push, look at what they claim to be about. Look how anybody in disagreement get weeded out. Think about what you and them agree about. Abortion is same sex, and one result they both bring about death. But God is life, so the plan is murder your seed to make sure it don't get planted. Where's the lie? Y'all remember God made a promise to Abraham to multiply his seed. Now look at Satan's plan. He got us brainwashed so bad we march for the right to do it to ourselves. Look, ma, no hands. But you don't think the devil real, so you can't see it. So you never understand why they hate Jesus. Just beware of wickedness in high places, claiming they the of Satan. Bizzle. I was on the plane the other day, and I'm watching this movie called Ocean's 8. And these ladies, they were pulling off this bank heist. And halfway through the movie, I realized I'm rooting for the bank robbers. They're the bad guys, but that's whose side I'm on in this thing. I want them to get away. And I asked myself, how is the Christian going for the bad guy in the movie? And I know you'd be like, oh, but it's just a movie. I've never watched the episode of SVU and was hoping I got off. So what's the difference? Why is it when I watch Bad Boys, I'm going for the cops? When I watch Takers, I'm going for the robbers? Then it hit me. The director is able to present this thing in such a way that he can control which side I fall on. So my question to you is, if this director can do this with his finite brain, how much more do you think Satan is able to do? If he controls the people who control the narrative. Y'all better get in that word. CNN might say one thing, Fox might say another thing, but the word of God remains the same. Yeah!
Yo, I had to let that rock, yo. Shout out to Bizzle, God over money. My God, yo. Woo! Yo. I hope y'all was listening. But anyway, it's your man's Izzy Benz, aka Israel Mills. You know the deal. This is the Real Spill with Mills show. Let's go. Let's get it. Hey, we about to do this daggone thing. You already know what it is. We about to have a hell of a show. Hold on one moment. Let me put my hoodie on. I had this all the way zipped up to my neck. Let me put my hoodie on. Yeah. Listen, man. Wow. I hope that was as dope of an intro for you as it was for me. Man, God, Bizzle, God over money. I'm about to play that more often. Yo, shout out to my man, Emperor Kojak 313 the Great. What up, though? What's going on, JD 1975? What's up? Pac 925. What's going on? Is in chat. What's going on, Pac? What's going on, man? Hey, my man, JLJ 504XD. Real Spill. Salute. Raj Will is in the building. What's going on, family? How you doing, Raj? How you doing? Corey Love is in here. Stanley D. Rock the Block is in here. What's going on, Robert Platinum? Give me some more right now. Yo, shout out to my man, Robert Platinum in the building. What's good? What's good? Embrace the grace. This is a good one today, King. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. And it's a panel show. It's a panel show because I'll be having questions. Your man's Izzy Bands got all the questions. I don't got all the answers. I got all the questions. I got some things I need to understand. Shout out to Bucket 88 in the building. What's going on, my man? Yeah. Emperor Kojak came up in here first, holding us down like steel and not to be outdone. My man, JD 1975. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Look, Apple and Jay came and said, hey, listen, I'm claiming my spot back. Shout out to Apple and Jay setting this thing off right. Shout out to you, Apple and Jay. Thank you so much for your contribution to the jam. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you.
Hope you don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in the world.
Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try regardless. Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try regardless. Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try regardless. Try regardless.
Yes, man.
I'd like to welcome y'all.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the good business that you do with us, Apple and Jay. We greatly appreciate you as well. Yo, why am I up here looking like a football coach? What I got going on today? I don't know. It's all good. Y'all bear with me. I'm up here looking like somebody. Hey, Blue 32. Looking like a football coach, but it's good. Listen, on your way in, you know what I mean? Hit the like button. Likes are absolutely free. They don't cost you nothing. Yo, tell them, homie.
Nothing.
It don't cost you
Nothing.
the like button. So go ahead and hit the like button now, please, and thank you. Oh, yeah, it's 1 second. Hit it. Boop. That's it.
Come on, push a button.
You heard her. Likes are free. Push the like button.
Push the goddamn button.
Shout out to my guy, Stanley D. Rock the Block White. He said, no more free lunch. Uh-oh. Somebody in trouble. No more free lunch.
You don't have no money. I have some money. Money.
Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try regardless. Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try regardless. Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try regardless. Try regardless.
I'd like to welcome y'all.
Thanks, man.
Shout out to D-Rock. I appreciate you. Thank you, brother. If that hoodie ever get missing, it's because I got it. That's a cold joint. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Do this sober out of respect. Thank you. I appreciate you doing this sober. Emu is in the building. He gonna do this sober. I think he meant but I appreciate that he gonna do this sober. Salute to you. Yeah, that song is fire. It really is, man. It really is, man. That's that Bizzle, God over money. Bizzle, God over money. What's up, Ratchet City in the building? What's going on? Ratchet City in the building. Hey, so, you know, thank you. I appreciate you, Robert Platinum. I appreciate a little something put together. You know what I'm saying? Put a little something together looking like a football coach, but it's okay. It's all right. My team lost, but it's okay. It's all right. Yo, shout out to the blue and gold. I figured if they beat us, they was going to win the whole thing, and they did. Shout out to Jim Harbaugh. Shout out to the blue and gold. Shout out to the Michigan Wolverines. I know Emperor Kojak 3 of 3 the great, but we got to give props where props is due. I know. But yeah, shout out to the Michigan boys that did their thing, that won the national championship. Salute. And they whipped the Tide. So, hey, if you can't beat them, congratulate them, okay? It's amazing, Blue. I'm not messing with you, man. We're not about to start this stuff today. But, yo, shout out to the Blue. Shout out to Michigan. Them boys won the chip. You know what I'm saying? Kudos. All right, so it's a couple of things, right? So the last few days, we've been talking about a lot of things that kind of lead into the subject. Yo, does my mic sound nice? Check one. My mic sound nice? Y'all good? Can y'all hear me? Everything sound clear? I sound clear? I sound good? Y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me, if I sound clear and I sound good. Does my mic sound right? Does my mic sound right? Check 1. My mic sound right? Check 2. My mic sound nice? Check 3. Y'all remember that? Let's go!
Yeah! What? Let's go.
Let's go. All right, let's get it. All right. So the last few days, we've been going over some things that lead up to this. And this is really what I want to know. Is monogamy really just selfishness and egoism? Yeah, egoism. Did y'all know that was a word? Yeah, I learned something last night. Egoism is a word. I thought it was egotism, but it's egoism. Yeah, it's a word. I'm gonna show y'all a little later. It's a word. It's real. It's real because I know my guy, Smitty's Corner is gonna come in here and he gonna tell me, "Yo, Izzy, you be making up stuff in your title. What's up with that?" The thought is, and it comes from last night on the Q show on the Anton Daniels Network. Shout out to Anton Daniels for AntonDaniels.com. Shout out to Q, Island Girl Q. And everybody on the panel. My man, Mr. 1950 was on the panel. Shout out to Q that was on the panel as well. Shout out to 2K. I only know him from the panel. But who else did I know up there? I don't think I knew anybody else up there. But shout out to the panel. And one of the young women who's married said something that everybody says. Okay, every black woman, P-dub that I know says the same thing. It's like a daggone chant or mantra or some shit. And I want to talk about it. Okay, and I have some questions more so than I have answers. I'm be honest. I'll be having questions. I'll be wanting to know. What's up, XL Pro in the building? Salute. Travel has landed. Unpacking the luggage. Who's really selfish, Israel? The chat troll one is on standby. Shout out to the chat troll. Travel one. Salute. As a Muslim, right? That's what I am, and as a Muslim, a lot of times when you're dating and you're out on the scene, you're getting to know people, whatever the case may be, even if it's with a Muslima, one of the first things, especially, and I only deal with black women, contrary to what y'all believe. I only deal with sisters, right? I'm only been in relationships with black women, with B-dubs. That's just what happened. It's what I like. Don't be upset with me. There's nothing more beautiful to me than a beautiful black woman. You know what I'm saying? The beautiful black woman. Okay? And that's what I said, Travel One chat troll. So the beautiful black women that I've been dealing with, the first thing that they say when they find out that I am of the Islamic persuasion is, "Hey, listen, I ain't trying to share. I know y'all be having 3, 4, 5, 6 wives. I ain't trying to share." The first thing that they say out their mouth is, "Listen, I'm just gonna let you know off the top, I ain't trying to be like wife number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6." And I'm like, "Yo, I didn't even say I like you at all. Like, what are you talking about? I don't even know if I like you." I don't even know if I like you, but they want to let you know that they have to be the only one. There only could be one, and it's gotta be her, right? Now, myself personally, I really haven't had this happen to me that often. I'll be honest with you, right? But I've heard about it excessively, even in real life, in the standpoint of women then being married and withholding the due benevolence to their husband. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. So these women that want to be the only one will then turn around and use sex as a weapon and hold the due benevolence to their husband against them. I don't feel like it. I got a headache. My stomach hurt. Yo, you now. I ain't gonna get too personal. I've heard one of these I'm about to say before. I'm not gonna get too personal. But you beat it up too bad last night. You gotta let it breathe a little bit. You gotta let it breathe a little bit. Damn. It hurts. But I've heard of this going on in some people's lives for years. For years. For years. I cannot imagine. And then that same woman who would withhold the due benevolence from her husband being the operative word, would then be upset if he has the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall to want someone else in the situation. Can y'all make it make sense? Shout out to my guy, Hank, the basement. What's up, Hank, the basement? Here it comes. Is about to call the BW the devil. No, Hank, I am Israel Mills, not Hank the basement. I'm not going to call the BW the devil. Subhanallah. So this same woman who withheld the due benevolence from her husband, withheld the cookies, the goodies. She put them back in the jar and closed the lid up tight and put that mother fudger in a hole and put the dirt on it and stomped it and put a damn treasure chest over it. He can't touch the goodies. He only paid for it. He only signed them papers for it. He only gave up his last name for it. But I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. Now, let me tell you one thing. One thing for sure, two things for certain. In Islam, they don't play that. They don't play that. Now, but you know what's funny? In Christianity, y'all not supposed to play that either. It literally says, Jesus himself literally said that you only are supposed to, you are not supposed to deny your husband. Husbands do not deny your wives, and wives do not deny your husband, but for a time. And we know what that time is, the time of menses or menstruation, whatever you want to call it. And like my man said, why all women's heavy issues start with men? You know, menstruation, mental issues, menopause. Oh, Lord. Corey said, we don't play that either. Yeah, y'all not supposed to play it. Y'all are not supposed to play it. in the Bible, in the good book, that you are not supposed to be withholding the cookies, the goodies from your husband. Those are his cookies. Those are his goodies. You don't take and all you women's that think that just because your body no longer belongs to you, but belongs to your husband, and you be like, okay, take it. Take it. And you're going to starfish that man and lay there. No, that's not what it means. God likes a cheerful giver, don't he, Corey? God likes a cheerful giver. Give your husband them cookies cheerfully. See, when you was going down the aisle and you was on that episode of Bridezilla and you was picking out them dresses, oh yeah, you was happy. When you put all that makeup on your face, when you put all that veil and you had on that white dress, even though it should have been gray. What's happening? When you went on that honeymoon and he put that big rock on your finger, you was happy. But now, all of a sudden, when it come time for you to give your due benevolence to your husband, you got a head and you want to give it to him like this? No. I'm playing, but I'm saying. I'm playing, but I'm saying. You women, you ladies, you spend all this time planning for a wedding. All of this time planning for a wedding, the accoutrement, the this, the that on a wedding. How much is he going to give you for a budget when, in fact, your parents are supposed to be paying that, but most of y'all don't know who your damn daddy is anyway. So, my bad. My fault. I'm going to rewind that. My fault. My fault. Too soon. Too soon. My fault. My fault. So now, in modern society, the man is paying for the man is paying to take care of the woman. He is literally paying his hard-earned money to pay for the ring, and now to pay for the wedding too, and he's taking care of you too. Make it make sense. Somebody please make it make sense. And I'm gonna open up the panel soon. What's up, Andrew Taylor? What up? What up? What's good? What's good? Make it make sense. The man done gave you his last name. The man is out busting his ass trying to provide for you. The man done gave you that fire ring that cost 3 times his salary. The man done paid for the wedding, if not half the wedding, if not the whole wedding. I mean, what more do you want from me? And you gonna withhold the cookie? You gonna withhold the cookies? You better give them cookies up whenever and however that man. Whatever, whenever, whatever. Yes, you can, brother. Yes, you can. Shout out to my guy, the Grinch, in the building. $4.99. If you are monogamous to a woman you're not married to, or a woman with the kids by another man, an ugly woman in 2024, you are a that Tokyo, I'll be getting them. Shout out to Grinch, man. Salute, salute, salute.
Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try regardless. Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try regardless. Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try regardless.
I'd like to welcome y'all.
Thanks, man.
Tokyo. You're cock. Oh, okay, you're cock. Okay. I thought you said the other word. You are a cook. Grinch is in the building. You know daddy need his medicine. Of course daddy need his medicine. Daddy out there working 12, 8, 20, 12 hours a day. Daddy out there. Daddy done paid for the wedding. Daddy need his medicine. Give that man his due benevolence. That Tokyo. Don't be holding that Tokyo from that man. What you doing? And then on some big dog, get with it. Boop, boop, boop. Y'all be on some, you're gonna give that Tokyo to somebody else? Wait, hold up. Yo, the crazy thing be, these women's, some of them be wanting the man to be faithful and monogamous, and they be in the streets playing on some Friday-ish.
Hold up.
What type of shit is this? You done hold the cookies for your husband that would live for you, that would die for you, that take care of you, that provide for you, that give you provision. Yo, what? And you giving that to somebody else? And then you got the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall to tell him, to say to him, oh, you better not be with nobody else. You better not. Hey, peace to Israelite nation. Yes. Salute, love. What's going on? Classic Creole in the building. Yo, Grinch, it's crazy. Who raised you? Listen, who raised you?
Excuse me. Who raised you?
Who raised you? Who raised you? You are sitting there. You made vows between you, yourself, and God, and your husband. You don't want him to have no one else, to look at anyone else, to smell up on anyone else. But you deny him his due benevolence. And then you got the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall, the temerity to take your funky ass and give it to somebody else? You lost your rabbit ass mind.
You lost your rabbit ass mind.
And then people be looking strange when people get, too soon. Oh, Lord. We already know, brother. We already know. Shout out to J. Kassam 38. Islam, we can have 4 wives. Yes. As long as you take care of them evenly, you can have up to 4 wives. Monogamy isn't in a man's nature. I don't know, man. You know, I don't want that many women, but hey, I've had my fair share. I've been living that harami life. I'm not proud of it. I want to do a talk one day that a lot of brothers is gonna get upset with me. I really want to do a talk because I don't want. One thing I pride myself on is not being a hypocrite, right? I'm not a hypocrite, right? I'm able to see my bullshit and to call it out and to talk about it openly and all that, right? And I'll be honest, I'm not a good Muslim. I'm gonna be real. I'm not a good Muslim. I think, and y'all may get upset with me and y'all may get mad at me. I think us westernized people, it's almost impossible for us to be good Muslims. Yeah. Y'all gonna be mad at me, dog. They gonna be mad at me. That's a talk I really want to have one day. How it's almost impossible in the Western world to be a good Muslim. I wouldn't consider myself a good Muslim. I really wouldn't. So when people are like, oh, you do this, you do that. Oh, yeah, I do. I'll be trying. I do. I try my best, but I ain't, hey, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I ain't shit neither, dog. I'll be trying. I'll be trying. Kasim said, me either, bruh. His LOL. I'll be trying, bruh. I'm hip, but I'm not a hypocrite. No doubt about it. Whenever you hear a woman say is no commitment, a whorish mindset. Shout out to Delroy. What's up, brother Delroy? Hey, family, this might be risky. It's going live. Now, hey, yo, brother, I got you. Let's don't you now you spamming my channel. We not about to do that. Nah, brother, we don't do that. Why are you spamming my channel, bro? That ain't cool. Yeah, free. That was beyond rude. Yo, Stan said, yo, you wear your hats like it's a hijab. Yo, pause, bro. Pause. Yeah, Corey. That was crazy, right? That was crazy. No commitment equals green light to sleep with multiple men. Bars. I'm about to drop the link shortly, though. So it's that aspect of it. The first thing is this. A lot of women want the wedding with no idea, no thought, no consideration to the marriage. They want the wedding with no thought, no consideration to the marriage. And then when they're in the marriage, when you do something that they don't like, when you say something that they don't like, do you part? It's an argument. She has to withhold from you your due benevolence. She's upset with you. So all hell is going to break loose. And then that's when the serpent slips his slip slide way in and Jody is at your door. And while your woman is on some big foot hoe, get with it, boom, boom, boom. You ain't got the lie, Craig. She got the nigga right next to her. You ain't got the lie, Craig. I know, but you ain't giving him no booty. And you giving it to somebody else. Who raised you? Now, beside this, there's the scenarios where both people are faithful. They're faithful to one another or doing their best to be faithful to one another, right? They're doing their best to be faithful to one another, right? And they're doing their very, very best to be faithful to one another, to please one another, to do the things that they're supposed to do and their due benevolence to one another. But yet it's still, after a while, yet it's still after a while, she has a certain drive that is not as large as your drive. So there was a story, I guess, the other day, not too long ago, I think it was. How long ago was that? That was okay. A few years ago, several years back, DeVal Ellis did an interview on Lip Service with Angela Yee. And he was talking about a time in his marriage where Kadeen did not want to have relations as often as he did. And this was one of the situations where I told you I heard about. I hadn't really experienced it like that. But this is one of the experiences that I heard about. And so, because his drive was high and her drive was not as high, sometimes she would not want to do it because she would be with the children. She'd have headaches. She wouldn't feel good. She wouldn't. But then, and still, she was demanding his faithfulness to her. And if y'all are familiar with the story, they've been together since they was young kids, since they were teenagers. They've been together for a while. They grew up together, right? And so they've been married for a while. I think they have quite a few kids, whatever, together. And she admittedly on wax said, hey, look, he wants it a lot more than I do. So then she would give it to him, but then she would give it to him grudgingly with the starfish. And so he's like, yo, damn, it's either not have any or have whack interaction. And you think that that's going to hold a man down and that man is not going to go anywhere else? How selfish can you be?
Excuse me. Who raised you?
How selfish can you be? Every day it gets a little easier to be faithful because every day I fall a little deeper in love with my mind. Shout out to my guy Stanley saying all the right things. Being faithful has always been easy for me, and I got naturally high testosterone. Shout out to Robert Platinum. You're not even married, Robert Platinum, are you? What you talking about, Willis? You are not even married, are you, brother? Y'all don't have cultural head wraps or headgear, or do y'all not know your cultural head wraps or headgear? What are you talking about? Hijab is not for a man, brother. So I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, salute to Stanley. No, I know you're not married, man. I know you're not married. Talking about it's not. We not talking to you, us single brothers. We not talking about us single brothers, right? So there's a couple of things that I came across that I thought was very, very interesting, and I am going to open it up, the panel up, but I want to play a couple of these clips and see what y'all had to say, right? Now, again, this conversation is based loosely on the show from last night with Anton, and there was a part in there that I found extremely interesting, and I think I'm gonna play a little bit of that part as well, right? But I wanted to play these clips and I wanted to see what y'all have to say about it, because at the end of the day, I think marriage is very important. I think marriage is extremely important. I'm one of those people who believe in marriage, right? But I think is only important if it's done right, because I believe that that's the foundation and the structure that builds up the children, which the children are the future. And so if you are married and you have a strong foundation, you have a strong situation with your people, and you raise your child up right, each one teach one, reach one, and then eventually you build back a community, right? And so I believe in that. At the same time, it's like so then you would say, well, why aren't you married? Well, I'm not married because I refuse to just do it to do it. I refuse to just get married to be married. I refuse. I refuse to get married just to be married. So what does that mean? Until and unless the woman shows herself worthy of having my last name, I'm not putting my last name on her. Until or unless the woman shows herself worthy to have my last name, I'm not putting my last name on her. Now, what does that mean? Now, me, myself, at this stage in my life, I don't need multiple women. I just don't. Angry Man talks about this as well. I just don't. I've been around a lot of women my whole life, right? Personally. And for me, it's more of a headache to be around multiple women than anything else, to be real with you. Now, I like women around. I like conversing with women. But when you add that sexual aspect to the dynamic with women, a lot of times it drives them crazy and they lose their mother fudging mind. Like, yo, Dirty Folks says it like this, and a lot of people give Dirty Folks a slack behind it. But what he's saying is the same thing as what I'm about to say. But I'm about to say it in a different way that may be a little bit more palatable, right? What he says is, yo, you can have a woman business partner or you can have sex with her, but you can't do both. When I start to have intercourse with a woman, it's like she forgets all of her skills. She forgets all of her, and it's true, right? If you are a certain type of dude that operates a certain type of way, when you start having intercourse with a woman or that intimate interaction with a woman, she begins to forget. I can't, if I had $1 for every time a woman told me, oh, well, yeah, I don't be caught up on no dude. I don't be caught up on this. I don't be caught up on that. I just leave a nigga alone. But when it comes to me, can they leave me alone? No. And I'm like, what happens to all that you were saying? It's out the door. Once you get intimate with them, all of that shit is out the door. It don't mean a damn thing. Right? As long as it takes. Travel One said, how long does it take? As long as it takes, Travel One, as long as it takes. And if it doesn't, it's all good. If it doesn't, it's all good. I'm not going to be married just to be married. Shout out to Big Tay 85. What's up? Being married is a challenge, and to be understanding to each other, stick to thick and thin. Yeah. Marriage has not been taught properly. That's a bar. I had two homes, my inner effery, and appreciate what I was building with my wife. Shout out to you. But see, I'm gonna be honest. I've never been the type of dude that needed multiple women. Right? Let's get the likes up. Likes are absolutely free. What y'all doing? Likes are free. They don't cost you nothing.
Come on, push a button.
You heard her. Likes are free. Push the like button.
Push the goddamn button.
Yo, and if you feel so inclined, you know, the show is brought to you by dope people such as yourself. Dope discussions deserve dope donations. Hit the Cash App. Make sure you show love.
Cash App during this stream. $ Israel Mills. $ Israel Mills.
$50. Why? Quite funny you can $50.
Yo, let's do good business, y'all. So I'm not a man that necessarily has to have multiple women. I don't necessarily have to, right? When I was younger, that thought was very appealing, but as I got older and got experience, that thought is very exhausting. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's an exhausting thought. Like nah, I'm good. I don't need all that. I don't want all that. I'm good, right? With that being said, when a woman gets with me, then she has to be the supplier, right? She's the supplier. I'm the supplier and she's the supplier, right? Of each other. So it can't just be, oh, well, you get my monogamy, you get my loyalty, you get my devotion, and you haven't earned that. You get my loyalty, you get my monogamy, you get my devotion, and you take it for granted. You get my monogamy, you get my loyalty, you get my devotion, and you just treat me any kind of way because you feel like I'm not going to go anywhere. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. And unfortunately, there are a lot of women that would take that type of situation for granted. Unfortunately, there are a lot of women who would understand that a dude is a faithful dude, a dude is a solid dude, and they would take that as far as they can. Check this out, man. So I'm going to play these 3 clips, and then I'm going to open up the panel. Y'all make sure y'all hit the Cash App. Let's spread love. Let's do good business. Without any further delay, I'm going to press play and see what y'all had to say.
to submit to your plan over my life. I have to submit to your wants and needs. I have to cook and clean for you. I have to have your kids and mess up my body and do all this extra stuff.
You're going to cook and clean anyway?
Yes, but why would I do it for you? For extra people?
Because
for babies? Do you know how dirty babies are? I live with one right now and I love my niece, but dirty babies are dirty.
How about you said how dirty the babies are? What the hell are you talking about right now?
And they poop everywhere. Like... That's a lot.
Check me out. So you're saying that you want a man to take care of a majority of the household expenses?
I want a provider.
Gotcha.
Because that's what a wife needs.
Cool.
So he needs to make at least what I'm making.
Okay.
You need to be a six-figure nigga.
Six-figure nigga.
I'm sorry.
Name me one rich nigga that you have ever met in your life that didn't have problems with infidelity. Gotcha. This is the bullshit we talking about. These women want pink unicorns that they ain't never seen before. They want a nigga. They want Jesus in body. These women want a nigga that don't that fucking exist. You want a rich nigga that don't fucking cheat, sensitive as hell, but he's a perfect detective. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all want. It makes no sense. You are over here sitting here demanding a man that you've never seen an example of. You've never heard of him. You've never met him. I asked you a question. You were just sitting there looking at the TV screen. So isn't it a little delusional for you to demand something that you have never seen in your life? Your daddy cheated, your brother cheated, your baby daddy, if you got one, cheated, and your goddamn drunk ass uncle cheated. And none of them niggas was rich niggas. Beyonce got cheated on. She a bad bitch and she a billionaire. So what the fuck make you think you any different, goddammit?
I clean, I fuck, I shut up. Submissive.
Oh Lord, damn ugly money TV. God, don't you have, oh Lord. Now listen. I don't think that just because a man has money doesn't mean that he is faithful or can be faithful, right? Because I know that that's not true. I do know dudes with a substantial net worth that were and are faithful to their wives, right? And with that being said, the point that he's really trying to make is that these women want everything, but they don't want to give anything, right? These women want everything, but they don't want to give anything. And if they give, they want to give very little, but they want to get. And that seems to be the rule of the day, where everybody wants more, but nobody wants to give. And that is not at all what a marriage is supposed to be. A marriage is you, the husband, serving your wife, you, the wife, serving your husband. And that's catered to the two individuals in that relationship coming together as one. Right? Right? What you want for your brother or sister is what you want for yourself. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And see, people believe that means that, I like Pepsi with peanuts, and so therefore I'm gonna give you Pepsi with peanuts. No. That does not mean that. What that means is you may like sweet tea with a slice of lemon, light ice in a margarita glass. So it's my job as your husband to know that you like the sweet tea with just 3 cubes of ice with the lemon in the margarita glass and give that to you. If I'm the Pepsi Cola peanut guy, you don't necessarily like Pepsi Cola peanuts, but you may have a favorite beverage. And so it's my job as your husband to know the things that please you as a person, the things that you enjoy as a person, the things that bring you a sense of happiness, quote unquote, hashtag asterisk happiness, because y'all know what happiness is all about, not about shit. But the things that that make life just a little bit better for you, the things that make life a little more enjoyable for you, it is on me as your man, as your husband, to provide that for you, as well as it is your job as my wife, as my woman, to bring that stuff and provide that stuff for me. And 9 times out of 10, being that we generally grew up 2 different ways, we generally grew up differently, generally speaking, that's going to be different from you than it is for me, and from me than it is for you. But it's very important. This is why, shout out to the Angry Man Standard. This is why the way you start is the way you finish. The vetting is very, very important in the beginning. They're really getting to know your person and to understand, do you really like this motherfucker? Do I even like you? Because the crazy thing is, people look for love. And love comes and goes. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because love is this feel. Let me let my brother say it better. He said it better than me. Check this out.
Major reasons why your generation has a very high rate of divorce and separation is because you major more on the minor and you minor on the major. Your generation focuses more on happiness, on emotions and feelings rather than on commitment, on growth, and on maturity. It's happiness.
So he told him, yo, the reason why a lot of your generation, he's talking to his son. I know his accent's a little thick. So he said, yo, the reason why your generation is facing a lot of separation and divorce is because you major in minor things and you minor in major things. Y'all are so focused on happiness, on feelings and emotion, instead of being focused on commitment, maturity, and growth. He said commitment, growth, and maturity, right? So that's where it's at so far. Let him tell you. Check it out.
Reasons why your generation has a very high rate of divorce and separation is because you major more on the minor and you minor on the major. Your generation focuses more on happiness, on emotions and feelings rather than on commitment, on growth, and on maturity. Is happiness bad? No. Is emotions bad? No. But love is not just a feeling that you don't fall into it.
Is happiness bad? No. Is happiness bad? No. Is emotions bad? No. You don't just fall into it, right? Happiness is not bad. Emotions are not bad. You don't just fall into it, right? At the same time, you have to understand commitment. And yo, let me talk about this. And I'm gonna bring y'all up, man. Because I got some questions. I'm gonna bring y'all up. Yeah, happiness should come from within, but the happiness from within is really joy, Andrew Teller. See, a lot of people don't understand that happiness from within is really joy. See, joy is a faith move, right? Joy is a thing of faith. Listen, it's raining outside, it's storming, it's a daggone tsunami out there. All hell is breaking loose. I'm still joyful, right? I still have joy, right? Because joy is an operation of faith, meaning that, yo, it's raining, it's storming, it's bad outside. However, I know that trouble will not last always. I know that things are going to be better. I know that the joy of the Lord is my strength, right? So joy is a faith move. Joy, like my man JD 1975, is self-sustaining. Happiness is not. Happiness is temporary. It's temporal. It's so temporary. It's so temporal. It's elusive and aloof, right? Because happiness is, yo, it's the perfect 77.5 day. The sun is shining with a nice, beautiful breeze. I have plenty of money in my pocket. Man, all my bills are paid. Oh, I'm looking good. I'm smelling good. It's beautiful outside. The drop top is dropped. I got the jewel shining. Family good. That's happy. That's happy. But we all know that just like it gets cloudy, it gets sunny. Just like there'll be some beautiful sunny days, there's going to be some terrible rainy, stormy days. We know that the margin of happiness is so slight, it's so minute, it's so small, it's nothing. It's nothing. Yo, we chopping it up today. My man Teddy P, Trucker Yell, and my guy Jay Jermaine in here. Yo, hey everybody, what's good? What's the assignment today, man? We talk about marriage, bro. And we about to open up the panel. Is monogamy really just selfishness and egoism? This is the question I have today. Shout out to my man Teddy P. How the F you gonna be in a marriage and be unhappy? Yo, this is the thing, Teddy P. It's not about happiness. The way that you could be in it and is if you understand that a marriage is not about happiness. Because number one, no other person can make you happy. No other person can make another person happy. So marriage cannot be based on happiness. That is a marriage that's based on happiness is a house that's built on the sand at the edge of a damn beach. It's going to wash away and fade away and nothing's going to be there. If you build your life, if you build your marriage, if you build your relationship upon being happy, you don't have shit. It's like, yo, I was supposed to be born on a leap year, right? I was born on a leap year, and I was supposed to be born on February 29th. Thank God I was not born on February 29th. Because if I was, shit, I'd be like what? I'd be like 8 years old, right? My birthday would never come but every 4 years. It would only come every 4 years. You trying to build your relationship and your marriage based on damn happiness is building your house on the sand, on the edge of a beach. You are destined to have your house be washed away by the waves of life. Because best believe life has a funny way of dealing with happiness. It beats the shit out that happiness. Life beats the brakes off that happiness, yo. So, but if you have faith and have joy, life can't beat joy because joy is a faith walk. Joy is not circumstantial. Y'all don't hear me. Yo, y'all don't hear me cooking today. I don't know what y'all doing. Where is the spot? I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all getting divinity today. God is talking through me today. I don't know if y'all hear it. God is talking to me today. He's talking through me today. Y'all might want to you know what I'm saying? Just sow some seed, man. That seed will be multiplied. God is speaking wisdom today, man. This is not me talking. Y'all might want to get in on this. I'm telling you. Because I ain't planning to talk about none of this. I don't even know what's happening right now. I'll be real with you. What is talking about today? Hey, God talking right now. That's all from the outside is. That's an opinion. You think so? What's up, man? You think so? Yo, happiness is not the goal. It should not be the goal. The goal is for joy. Joy is something that lives on the inside of you and therefore springs out because joy is faith and faith is intertwined in joy. And without faith, it's impossible to please God. So you can't be sitting there looking for happiness, something that no one can give you. Because guess what? Just like my woman may like that sweet tea in that margarita glass with the 3 cubes of ice in the lemon placed ever so effervescently on the edge of the glass, and I like the Pepsi peanuts. If I gave her the Pepsi peanuts, she would not be happy. And if she gave me that margarita glass, I would not be happy either. But if I gave her the margarita glass, she's going to be ecstatic and happy. She gave me the Pepsi peanuts, I'm going to be happy. It's temporal. It's temporary. Facts. Our ancestors was in marriages and they weren't always happy. Damn sure they weren't happy. Listen, yo, do you understand how long a lifetime is? Till death do us part, ninja? Till death do us part? Man, y'all know the vows for better, for worse, for sickness and in health, to death do us part. Y'all know the vows. Y'all know the riz. What the young folks say. Y'all know the riz. Come on, y'all. Let's don't act like y'all know the riz. Come on, y'all. You know what it's hitting for. Let me, yo, shout out to the peoples, man. Thank y'all so much. My man, Jay Jermaine, I got you, son. LOL. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. My man, JD1975, a little today, more in the future. Hey, brother, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. No gift is too small or too big. I appreciate whatever you do. You dig? Hey, shout out to my man, Trucky Yell from the Lordeth bless us away from these strags. Yo, shout out to y'all. Salute. Yo, I appreciate y'all. Yo, Truck is crazy, man. Yo, I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try regardless. Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try regardless. Can't stop this money marathon, but they gon' try regardless.
I'd like to welcome y'all.
Thanks, man.
Yo, but the brother is saying it's too true. He said is on this pastor shit. Yo, man, y'all pardon me sometimes. Sometimes, bro, you are cooking with grease. You frying chicken. Well, thank God, man. It ain't on me. It ain't on me. Tune up the organ. Yo, tune up the organ. I want the organ. I got you. Come on, man. Y'all, I got you. I got the organ. I got the organ ready, brother JD. Y'all ready? Okay. So I need you to understand that happiness is temporary. It's temporal. It comes from a place of selfishness and self-aggrandizement. It comes from a place of temporary enjoyment. But y'all, oh, y'all didn't hear me. But y'all, all right, let's stop playing. Y'all gotta be tripping there. Yo, for real, all jokes aside, right? Faith, joy is an operation of faith. Okay. Joy is an operation of faith, and that is the essence that we want to be moving in on a daily basis. That joy essence, right? When we sitting here and we are looking for happiness, and I've said this oftentimes because it's too true. When you are looking for happiness, you are searching for a daggone pebble in the sand on a beach. You won't find it. Or you may find it for a moment and then it drifts back into the sand and it gets covered up. Too many of us are looking for other people to make us happy. Too many of us are looking and searching for happiness. We don't care about commitment. Commitment, like the brother said, is where it's at. The commitment is where it's at. And being committed to being committed. See, this thing of life is a marathon. It's not a race. It's not a sprint. Because even when we get the success or reach our goals, there are other goals to reach. There's other successes to be had. If you rest on your laurels and you just stop, then everything is going to fall apart. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me though. Marriage is about commitment. It's about a vow. It's about you and your relationship with your creator. That's really what marriage is. And you expressing the love that you have for your creator, which is not a love like a human type of love, because you ain't never seen your creator. You have to have faith in order to believe in the creator. Y'all ain't hearing me though, man. God is speaking, man. Y'all ain't hearing me though. In order to believe in a creator that you have never seen, you have to have faith. And we all know that there are days when we absolutely, positively don't want to do what's quote unquote right. We all know that there's days when we absolutely, positively want to throw hell to hellfire and just do whatever the hell it is that we want to do. We know this. And we know the eternal battle that we all go through between what we believe and know is right, quote unquote, and what we know we ain't got no god doggone business doing. We all have this internal struggle that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. That's why in the Bible it says for each man to deal with his own soul salvation with fear and trembling. In Islam, your whole half of your ibadah is what they call it. Your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to be judged through your wife, through your husband. More than half of your judgment is going to be judged with how you interacted with your spouse. And people be taking this relationship for granted and running around and doing all different types of things and stuff and talking to each other any type of way, treating each other any type of way. Like it's all good. And then you expect good seed? Then you expect good fruit? Then you expect to have a life that is exemplary? But you are sowing dissension? You are sowing deceit? How do you expect this? How do you expect this? Shout out to the outsider. Monogamy is best overall when it's only the female been with only one man. That's our biology. The problem is that the social constructs that modern men created doesn't work most of the time. Interesting. Yeah. Shout out to Minister Jap. Shout out to Minister Jap. I did borrow. I borrowed. I didn't steal. Shout out to Minister Jap. I did borrow. What's up, Blaze? Blaze in the building. What's good, man? You will find Carmen Sandiego before you find happiness if you are looking outside yourself. Bars. Shout out to Yvette Marie. Happiness is a byproduct of a good marriage. I got married because I considered the worst scenario I could be in and was confident that I didn't want to or see anyone else to go through it with. Rough neck city ain't nothing sweet, kid. Ain't nobody pretty. Shout out to my man JJ Man. Anti-chagrin. Never once did we look at ourselves as part of his ever advancing creation. Bars. Bars. George Michael said it best. You got to have faith. Teddy P said, preach. I didn't allow myself to get swept away in the feelings I felt in the moment. It's a decision, man. Listen, it's a decision. Yo, is it just me or is every day a decision, y'all? Y'all put a one in the chat if y'all got to make a decision to do the right thing each and every day. Put a one in the chat that don't have nothing to do with your spouse if you're married. And if you're single, put a one in the chat if every day you got to make a decision to do the right thing. Thank you, brother. He said, JD97. So I said, I see another grade coming out with the wisdom you teach it today. Thank you, brother. Preach is. Thank you, brother. Glory be to God, man. Glory be to God. No, don't do that. Don't do that. No, I'm not on no TD Jakes, man. It's all glory and honor be to God. This ain't even got nothing to do with me personally. One. Yo, we all do, y'all. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all. We all do. We all struggle each and every day to do the right thing. So you think that you're going to get with another person and it's not going to be a challenge or a struggle to be faithful? You think that for a minute, if you get with someone else, it's not going to be a struggle and a challenge to think of them like you think of yourself? It's challenging. But a life without challenging is a life not worth living, right? The things that make life sweet, the things that make things awesome, the things that make things great is the challenges of life, right? Those challenges make us be able to appreciate the things that we receive as gifts much more, don't it? Shout out to H-Bowl1. My parents always said, you'll never feel bad doing the right thing. I live by that. Shout out to you, man. Stanley D Rock the Block White said, I walk around in a raincoat because of the amount of wet that's thrown. God bless you, brother. Hey, that's your test, man. That's your test. Life of a fly guy. Shout out to Jay Jermaine. I have to make a decision not to murk a ninja. Yo, that's real too. That's real too. It's about how you place your focus in a relationship. Yeah. And the focus, H-Bowl1, should be to focus on being committed to your commitments, not about how you feel, not about what you want, but not about what you desire all the time, but being committed to the commitment that you made. Check this out.
Secret to a lasting marriage.
You're writing that much. Don't try to look at
I did.
Okay, you go first.
Give it to him whenever he wants. Whenever.
Oh my God. I guess that's in line with what I said. Do what I say. Everything I say.
Whenever he says. However he says.
Bars, yo, bars, family. Happy husband, happy kingdom. Happy king, happy kingdom. Listen, y'all gotta twist it. Listen, y'all gotta twist it. Ladies, if y'all are married, I want you to go and grab your husband. No. Go and give your husband a hug and give him a kiss and tell him that you love him and serve your husband. And watch, if you are the type of woman that has been refusing to serve your husband, I want to give you a challenge. 7 days of serving your husband, doing what he asks you to do, doing the things that you know he wants you to do, how you know he wants you to do it, and watch how that relationship transforms. Watch what that man begins to do for you. Watch how that man begins to treat you and give you all the things that you want, right? Now, I hear y'all here. Why should I have to do? But I'm telling you, if you want that life that you've been dreaming of, if you want all the things, give that man what he wants. Serve that man. Treat that man like the king that he is. And I'm trying to tell you, that man will run through fire and dang on bricks to get you any and everything that you need and that you want. The crazy thing about this is, as a society, our women have been conditioned and programmed to believe that they need to be macho, they need to be manly, they need to be masculine and be tough. How are you going to out tough a man that outweighs you by 150 pounds? How are you going to out tough and outweigh a man that is at least a foot or close to a foot taller than you? What? How do you expect to win in an arena that dudes have been fighting their whole lives, and that dudes have been conditioned and programmed to fight in their whole lives? You can't. But there's a place. There's a place that God created you and God put in you that renders any man, no matter how strong he is, no matter how dominant he is, no matter how whatever physically what's the word I'm looking for, no matter how physically intimidating he may be, there is a place where you as a woman can render any man defenseless. And I'm gonna tell you that today. I've said it before, I'm gonna tell you again. It is your femininity. And I'm not talking about fake femininity. I'm not talking about trying to trick someone. I'm talking about that place in you, that soft spot in you that loves, that soft spot in you that serves, that soft spot in you that looks on your man and say, wow, this is my man. This is what he did for me. He going hard for his family. Let me make sure I take care of my baby. Let me make sure I do my baby right. And when you begin to get into that place, there is nothing that a man won't do for you. There is nothing that a man won't do for you. You women have got to stop being fooled and tricked. They are lying to you. They are deceiving you. They are taking your blessings away. You might get a bag here or a necklace there or a ring here or a trinket here. But if you really want that life that you've been dreaming of, give of yourself and give of yourself freely. Get to know your man and who he is. Treat your man like the king that he is and watch all the things that he does for you. Watch. If you think I'm lying, if you think I'm making it up, try it and see. You signed up for life with this motherfucker anyway. I'm talking to the married people now. You signed up for life with the motherfucker anyway. You signed your name on the dotted line. You might as well try 1 week and see if it don't work. And then when it works, keep doing it and live like that. Thank you, ma'am. Say, you are very accurate. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Robert Platter said, they are jealous because they know that pick-me is going to end up happier and more fulfilled than them. I think it's about more fulfillment because, again, that happy thing is so elusive and aloof. Shout out to Next Level MF. What's up, man? How you doing? Moments, exactly, is women know men are physically capable. He is, yet he is his heart. Women still have to look out for their safety. See, it should. And a woman could, this is the thing, Travel One, a woman could secure her safety with her man by being by being what that man needs, being that help meet that the man needs. By serving her man, a woman could, in essence, secure her safety and secure the life that she wants. But you can't get what you want trying to push to get it. You got to get what you want coming and serving to get it, right? I survived Saxon Holmes, the colony, and the 8 months 8 months of solitary with the dude twice my size and recently escaped because I'm a fighter, bro. Shout out to you. SD, what's up? What's up? What's up, SD? No doubt. And see, that's the thing. But women want to go toe to toe, blow for blow with a man, and that makes absolutely no sense. Your magic, your power, ladies, comes in your ability to be able to serve your man and to be able to reason with your man and your softness. Men, we don't have nothing against that. That's why if you notice, listen. And I think someone else, I can't remember if it was AM, but someone else pointed this out before, but it's worth repeating. If you notice, even on these panels, the women who are soft, who are feminine, who come through and who never like be trying to argue and never try to fight with the dudes, those women are always protected on these panels. Do y'all not notice that? Yo, tell me I'm lying. Someone in the chat tell me I'm lying. Someone in the chat tell me I'm lying. Someone in the chat tell me I'm making something up. Here's 2 of them right now. Shout out to the wife school, but they don't understand is the women who are softer, who are feminine, who come through and who don't cause any problems. Us dudes would put our own necks on the line for them each and every time. Yo, don't talk to her like that. Yo, let her talk. Yo, let her speak. Yo. And people be getting it confused. I'm lying, ma'am. How am I lying? Tell me how I'm lying, ma'am. Shout out to Tracy. Shout out to Tracy. What's up? Hey, Jill Chocolate Boutique. Yeah, I know you playing, ma'am. I know you playing. Because y'all seen it time and time again to the fact where other dudes will call these dudes out. But what happens is something about a soft, feminine woman that pulls that out of men. We have something wired in our DNA that is meant to protect the women and the children. So when a woman is in her femininity and in her feminine mold, something activates within that man that makes him put up that shield for her and makes him want to fight for her. It's just what it is. Y'all call it simpy, y'all call it white knighting, but yo, you seen it time and time again. And most of the time, 9 times out of 10, these are not women that we're involved in any type of shape, form, or fashion other than they come to these panels and they be around us. Facts. And see, the women, nah, it's not being a simp. It's not being a simp, Pat. That's not being a simp. That's being a man. That's being a man. Who are you supposed to protect, Pat? Who are you supposed to protect? If you standing up for defenseless people makes you a simp, then who are you supposed to protect? I'll wait. Is if as a man, right, we agree that a man stands up for the defenseless, right? A man stands up for the people who cannot protect themselves. That's what providing protection is about, right? A man don't have to protect people who can protect themselves. He wants you to protect the ninjas. That's crazy. Men can protect themselves most times. It's called being a man. It is called being a man, son. It's called being a man. Now, of course, if a woman is ratchet, if a woman jumps outside of your protection and jumps in front of you and wilds out, and we saw this. Unfortunately, we saw this in Chicago in a daggone hot dog place. where a woman didn't have the protection and went and was going toe to toe, blow for blow. And unfortunately, it came and a man losing his life. Rest in peace. It gets ugly when a woman jumps outside of the protection of her man and jumps or doesn't have any protection of a man and jumps and goes toe to toe for another man. It always ends up ugly. Y'all ever notice that? But when a woman is in her femininity and other men will always jump in. Other men will always speak up. Other men will always stand up. Now, whether they get, whatever consequence of that is, but other men will always. It's something about that femininity. Yeah, ordering son to delete people. Facts, Izzy. Yeah, Jill's Child of Boutique. Yo, the panel is open, man. The panel is open. The link is in the chat. Must live off the internet because he must live all off the internet because I've seen females in need of protection, then off the man protection. What? Bro, you got listen. I want you to go back and edit that daggone I'm not gonna be reading y'all. If you listen, if y'all messages sound crazy and they're not grammatically correct, I'm not reading them no more. Especially if y'all don't especially if y'all don't hit a cash app or hit a damn super chat or something, because this don't even make sense, bro. Y'all read this, and because then they'll be like, can't read. Nigga, I can read. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Shout out to my man Pack, but look at this, man. Daggone, go back and read your message. Read your message, brother. What are we doing? What are we doing? Then they'll be like, can't read, can't see, is glasses. No, it's your writing. It's your writing. Still make no sense. Who raised you? Who raised you? What is the must live off the internet because I've seen females in need of protection, then off the man protecting her cause he was whooping her boyfriend. My own eyes is like, what, nigga? What, nigga? What? Nigga, what? The fuck? Nigga, what? Who? What? Bruh. Oh my God, bruh. Ramel, tell him, man. Swear.
Oh my God.
The fuck?
Bruh.
Yo, Teddy P, hush, man. Teddy P talk about, I heard about his bodies. He's about that protection for real. Shh. No. That's how rumors get started, brother. That's how rumors get started. Holla if you want. Yo, man. Yeah, I can't read that bullish. Gives me a headache. It do like what? Like I can't even figure out what you're exactly trying to say. I'll be trying to cover up for y'all, and then y'all be trying to call me out like I can't read. Y'all can't write. Y'all can't write. Go easy on them. You know that we read at a 4th grade level. Shit, you shitting me? So we don't all read at a 4th grade level, bro. We don't all read at a 4th grade level. Some of y'all write at a 3rd grade level, for real. My brothers online always show me love and respect. It's reciprocated tenfold. It is wife school. You always show respect. Like I said before to my homie, I've been on so many panels with you, and I've never heard you speak a foul word. So all the time, if anybody's saying anything to you, you're always protected. I've seen at least 4 times where brothers have jumped in. I myself have jumped in. Because you a solid woman, and we appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, they don't want to make that change. I want to make it. Okay, Pop, what you got? Look, now he said, never mind. Just clown me because you can't read. It's cool. Ignore me only to clown me later. It's crazy, though. How? What is HOU? See? You was doing good. You was doing good. You was See, exactly. You caught it. See, right. I want an apology, Pac. I want an apology. Your ass just can't write. You just need to check your spell check and don't get mad, fam. Don't get mad. Your ass can't write and it's okay. Check your spell check. You be typing too fast or something. It makes sense to you, but it doesn't make sense to anybody else. Come on. Don't get upset with me because you can't write. Nah, I read at college level, son. No doubt. Me too, fam. You know what I'm saying? Educated university. I don't know what Pac be doing. Pac be just typing too fast. And then he want to get upset with me. Yo, the panel's open. If y'all want to come up and kick it on the subject, man. The panel's open if y'all want to kick it on the subject. In the meantime, between time, this show is brought to you by great people such as yourself. Hit the Cash App, man. Yeah, Pac, you owe me an apology, man, and a Cash App, man, because that was just rude. Bruh, look. Look, okay, so then, but don't say I can't read. Look, now you want to shame me. Look at it. It's cool. Look, it's cool, bro. Not everyone's sitting at a computer 24/7. Shout out to the Wife School Podcast gifting a membership. Salute to the Wife School Podcast. Thank you so much, Wife School. We appreciate you. Yes, ma'am. We appreciate you. Thank you so kindly.
Hope you don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in the world.
No matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb. Just to a nigga face.
I'd like to welcome y'all.
Thank you very much. Shout out to Sis in the building. Yvette Marie is in the building. What's up, sis? Hold on, I got you. How you doing, sis?
I'm doing good. I hope Wife School comes up. That'll be fun having us up here with you.
Yeah, that'll be dope. Wife School, if you got time, you're more than welcome to come up. Let's chop it up. What's going on? What's going on with you today? What do you want to say on the subject?
Well, I'm just here to hang out with you, and obviously I'm participating in the chat. But rewinding a little bit, in my house we still say "Happy wife, happy life," but the real thought behind that is that's just something we say. It's really, if Dad's not happy, then Mama isn't either.
Papa gotta be happy. Papa Bear gotta be happy for sure. But it ain't really about happiness. But he got happy kingdom, happy kingdom, happy king, happy kingdom. But
yes, that is what it is. Because if there's, if he's dealing with something, I'm gonna do everything in my power to help him get through it. And when things happen to him, like, getting laid off, things like that, because we're dealing with that right now. He got laid off. He's still looking for something. That obviously he's not happy about that because he can't really provide to the degree that we're used to. But, I'm having to step up and contribute more, which is a little hard on me, but it's what I have to do as his wife until he's able to do, what he needs to. And that obviously isn't a happy moment. So I'm going to support him on that.
No doubt. As a good wife should. And that's a good point though. How do you approach that really? Like, because I think a lot of people could benefit from that, because there are a lot of times where a husband might be the sole provider or the majority provider, right? And then for whatever reason, his resources get depleted or he doesn't have it at that particular moment, right? And then the wife has to step up. How do you approach that, and what's your attitude towards that?
Well, I mean, I know him to the degree where I know he's not gonna just say, okay, well, I'm gonna count this as a vacation and just live it as that. I've had somebody in the past where it was just like he treated me, later on I realized he was treating me more like his mom. He expected me to pay all the bills. I was the one working 2 jobs while going to school, and he was at home. This was after he decided to, I just want a day off, so I'm not going to show up. And of course that got him canned. So I would come home and he would tell me, oh, yeah, I dropped applications left and right because this was before everything was online. They still kind of did both.
Mm-hmm.
And he's, oh, yeah, I spent all day out. I stopped at this place, stopped at this place, stopped at this place. Later found out it was bullshit. He just stayed home playing video games. And the day I told him, you know what, I'm going to move out. I can't support you like this. And he's just like, okay, I'll I'll work harder in getting a job. And the first place he went to, he got hired, like on the spot.
Wow. Stop playing. The first place he went to, he got hired on the spot.
Yeah.
Wow. So he hadn't been looking at all then.
And I was like, I was paying bills for 6+ months at that point. Like everything.
I got you. So basically, from what I'm understanding, you saying it's the difference in mentality and the difference in the countenance of the man that makes the difference in between.
Yes, absolutely. And as for the outsiders comment, I chose wrong. I absolutely did choose wrong. I had no vetting process at that point. I had no idea how to vet somebody. But best believe once that relationship was over, like really over, that's the one that said that he was gonna murk both of us.
Wow, that's crazy. Hey, JD, I appreciate you. It was with a Z at the end. Hey, JD, if you could, it's with a Z at the end. It's ISREALMILLZ. It's with a Z at the end. At the end, I appreciate you, JD. But if you don't put the Z at the end, it won't go to my link. So it's ISREALMILLZ. Thank you, brother. Thank you. What's up, my man, Trucker? Yeah, what say you, brother? What say you on the subject?
Hi, Trucker.
What's going on? Hey, Yvette. You see that crazy ass video I sent you?
I did. Oh my God, you're sending me crazy stuff. Oh my God.
Yeah, I can't tell. Trucker sent me that thing about them little girls. I can't comment.
I reposted it. Thank you.
I can't post that. That ain't gonna look right.
Yeah, that I was like, man, it's over for us. When I saw that, when they got classes like that now, for your 3, 4, 5-year-old, it's over.
I noticed there wasn't just little girls in that class either. There's little boys in that class.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. It's wild.
Oh Lord, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Trucker talking to the people. Yo, so so real quick, do you think monogamy is really just a selfish and egoism, or what's your take on monogamy, Yvette Marie, before we get to Trucker?
I mean, it can be. It can be those things, but usually when you enter into that, situation with that overpowering, or with those overpowering characteristics, those tend to be the relationships that kind of nosedive at some point. Where if you go in, like I was saying earlier in chat, I injected myself in the worst possible situation I could mentally. Now, whether it was on my deathbed, we're fighting against, people in a Walking Dead scenario. Like I put us in that scenario and thought about, okay, these serious things that are possible, is he the one that I can honestly not only fight alongside, but if I'm in trouble, will he save me? And if he's in trouble, will I save him or will I run? And my conclusion each and every time was, not only did I want to fight by him, I knew I was comfortable enough to know that he would bat for me no matter what, and that he deserved me holding things up too when things got bad.
No doubt, my man Stan in the building. What's up, Stanley White, aka D-Rock the Block? What's going on, family? How y'all doing?
What up, big bro? What up, sis? What's going on, Trucker?
What's good? Yo, so Truck, what say you on the subject, brother?
A lot of people are, but there are some people that's not. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, they are selfish, But you know, like if a man choose to be monogamous, it's because you're doing something right. Like yo, he comes home, he enjoys time with you, peace. You know, it ain't just about fan. You know, all of that is because you're doing something right. But you know, most times, you know, women like, oh, you monogamy, you're gonna be faithful to me, like it's a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like demanding that shit, and it's like no.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, he don't have to be. He chooses to be. So if you want him to be that way and continue being that way, then you gonna have to put in some work. Just like he gonna have to put in some work for you to be faithful and all that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't saying yo. He ain't. No. I, it's it's a lot more selfish people than we think.
We follow,
Truthfully.
but we also need to change like the mindset because obviously a lot of women. I hate saying this, but it's true. Um, Most women these days want the wedding so bad, the
They don't
spectacle
want the
so
marriage.
bad that they don't want the marriage. They have no idea what the marriage really entails. They so want that show. They want to be Beyonce on the stage so bad that that's all they can focus on. That's why you see $1 million weddings. That's why you see $500,000 weddings. My wedding only cost me about 5 G's. We paid in cash. My dress was the most expensive part of the dress. It was beautiful. It only
Yes.
cost like $1,000.
Well, they try to do that with me, and me and I'm like, oh well, you know, it's y'all wedding should be, you know what I'm saying, 50, $100,000. I'm like, for what? What the fuck? Oh, y'all should get married on a boat. I'm like, yo, I'm not spending on $20,000 on a boat. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like, I'm not doing that, yo. I just want it to be simple, and all y'all niggas ain't gonna be here. It's gonna be the only ones that was rocking with us. That it. Oh, well, you're
Exactly.
not gonna invite 100, 200 people? No.
Exactly. Now, don't get me wrong. I wanted that spectacle too, because I wanted at that point to invite anybody and everybody I met in my entire life. But when it came down to it, it was during COVID when we had the restrictions of like only 10 people in a room kind of thing. All we had were our immediate family, our parents, our siblings, and that's it. That's at the end of the day, that's all we really wanted. Because I just, I knew I loved this man. I didn't care who was around. I got to, be with who I wanted to be with.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
said.
they
It's a
want the
lot of
fairy tale. They do want the
yeah,
fairy tale.
bro. Like y'all remember the video of the chick talking about you must be giving broke because you don't want to spend $250,000 on a wedding.
Yeah,
Yo, my ass would have walked right out. I would have been like, yo, cut the show. I'm done with this shit.
I
I'm
would
done
have
with her.
ran
I'm
out.
good. You
Wow.
know what I'm saying?
And look, Jay Jermaine said $500 for your dress, period.
Yeah,
Yo,
bro.
Wife School Podcast said, Me Too, girl. All my 5 bridesmaids cost $120 total. Damn, they was mad at you, girl. Some folks just be getting married for the crowd and not for the love, respect, and adoration that should have for another one. Yeah, and that's the thing.
Bars.
That's the thing. Like they said, they want the wedding, but not the marriage. That's what
exactly.
that saying means. They want the
Yeah,
wedding, but not.
they get the $500,000 wedding, but they living in a fucking apartment. Did that
Yeah,
make any damn sense?
I don't know nobody who done
No.
that. How could they spend $500,000 on a wedding and live in an
Bro,
apartment?
people
Is
be
that even
yo,
possible? Is that
yes,
even
that's
possible?
possible, bro. People be out here
Yeah.
taking out loans. They take out loans for vacation trips. They take out credit cards for bro. It's so many people out here putting
Wait,
on the
how
persona.
do
It's
you
not even
no,
funny.
there's no way
Bro,
there's
I'm
no way
serious,
you could
bro.
spend $500,000 for a wedding and live in an
I'm
apartment.
gonna tell you
Bro,
how. Because the parents are putting in also. They may not, you know what I'm saying? They may not have it like that, but their parents got it. And their parents is doing that instead of them taking that money. Bro, I know somebody personally right now
Shout out to Monty
who
Riz House, man. What's up, man?
didn't want to. She'd rather spend $25,000 on a wedding instead of using that $25,000 to put on a down payment on the house right
that's
now.
what we did, Sam.
That's
That's what we did.
crazy.
My parents gave us money they said, this is for your wedding. spend it however you need to. It's for your wedding. And then I asked, is it all right if we just save it and put it for a down payment? And they're like, oh yeah, absolutely. If that's what you want to do, it's your money now. You can do what you want with it. And that's exactly what we did. We have it as a down payment. We didn't put it towards a wedding. We could have, but we didn't.
You will be surprised how people really are when they I'm telling you, seen it for myself with the credit cards. They will take them credit cards and literally go on vacations and overspend and then be in debt just for a damn vacation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just for that, dog. It's ridiculous.
And bro,
It's crazy,
yeah.
bro.
I work at a facility, not to cut you off, Chuckle, my bad, but I
No, you
work at a
good.
facility that does marriages a lot, bro. Like most of our 90% of our events are marriages,
And
are
Chuck, I'll
weddings.
mute you real quick.
You know what I'm saying? And being at their weddings, bro, and some of the people that come through there, like I say, I know them. I'm like, hold on, they still stay. But they got this, and they say they spent what? Like they got limos and helicopters and stuff. People coming to perform. Like somebody hired Jeezy to perform for them. You know what I'm saying? But I know where y'all stay at, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all live in a duplex. Like,
wow.
What
How do you perform? How do you get Jeezy to perform at your wedding? You mean at the reception?
17.
And live in a duplex?
If you got 17, bro. If you got 17.
I know the money, but I'm saying, why would you get Jeezy to perform at your wedding? Hey, shout out to Easy in the building. What's up, Easy? Yo, H-Bo, and I'm gonna get to my man, Modern Renaissance man, the most interesting man in the world in a second. Yo, H-Bo one said, I actually know a family who spent millions and they're getting divorced 6 years later. God, dog. Man, let me give them the biggest hee-haw, hee-haw. That's sad. That is absolutely
Hey, bro.
positive. Hold on, Trucker. Hold on, brother, please. Hold on. That's absolutely positively ridiculous. I'm gonna let you get in there real quick. After we get my brother Modern Renaissance man in there. Okay, Truck. Yo, shout out to JD 1975. We got married in our home with our immediate family. Shout out to you, y'all. Something like smart. Shout out to 6. That's why you marry a woman with a daddy. The father pays for their wedding. Yep, they should. I ain't paying for my daughter's wedding though. I'm not paying for mine. But hey, that's another thing. Shout out to my daughters. Hey, dirty folks waving the back so I know it's you. Hey, Jake Kazam 38. Shit, I got married at my wife childhood home in the backyard by a family pastor and close family. Shout out to you, man. Hey, go ahead. Modern Renaissance man in the building. Salute to you, sir. What say you, good brother? How you doing today?
Doing good, man. How are you guys doing?
Doing well, thank you. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Doing good, bro.
Right from the jump, that is like somebody that wants to spend that much money on the wedding. I would just pretty much think that they are already ill-advised already from the jump. It's like that much money being spent on a wedding would let me know that this person is really not interested in actually being in a marriage. They're interested in being in something that's ceremonious, you know. And you know what's funny about that is that the same type of effect that weddings have on women and some men too, but mainly women, is the same type of effect that people have on for wanting likes. It's the same exact, it does the same exact thing to the mind. So what happens is that they feel that what happened at that wedding, all that glamour, all that propaganda, sensationalism of it, they feel that that's how the marriage should be. And then when they get to a point to where it's like, oh, everything is not all skittle rainbows and unicorns, it's like, well, I'm not happy. My wedding day was the happiest day of my life. No, your wedding day was a day full of sensationalism propaganda. So here I am. Of course, I always say this. Most people that come on these panels know I've been married going on 22 years. Well, this actually June to be 23 years for me.
Congratulations,
right?
Man.
And we spent $1,000 on our wedding. My wife's dress came from her mom. It got passed down. She got 6 sisters. You know, it got altered and all that to fit. My wife, you know, her dress came from her mom. Dude, it was so amazing. Me and my wife literally did the decoration at our own wedding. We went to Hobby Lobby and made the boutonnieres and the bouquet. We did that all ourselves. Not that we were broke and struggling, nothing like that. It's just that from, you know, that was part of my heritage in Jamaica. We wanted to be like a overall closeness of us putting this all together for ourselves, right? So we had a reception. Nice reception. The people of our church, the women, the ladies of our church, they cooked up the meals and everything like that. A few fellas, brothers in the church that, guys that kind of pretty much were like father figures to me. They put $200 together to get a limo, right? Nice wedding. Got it all on video. Great. If you saw the decoration, you would thought somebody did it. We actually had people come there and had cameras and everything, family members and all that. They took the pictures and all that with nice cameras and everything. And here we are getting ready to be 23 years later. Now, even if we do, which I plan on doing, a 25-year anniversary with my wife, I'm still not about to have no $15,000 nothing for that. Absolutely not, man. Because it's the relationship and what we're supposed to be doing within the marriage that matters more than this ceremony.
No
it's
doubt.
To me.
How does she feel about it, though? How does she, just out of curiosity, how does she feel about it? Modern Renaissance man.
No, this is just think about it. Usually, to be honest with you, check this out. As men, we don't care. I'm like, in my mind, I could have went to the courthouse.
Yeah,
I don't care if I don't care. I want to be with you. I can care less about everybody else. Screw what they think.
Right.
And my wife, she's the one that was like, ooh, so guess what? I want to do this. I want to do that. And because she's really creative like that, she's like, oh, I want to do my own decorations too. So can you help me do that? And I'm just like,
oh, okay. So that was her idea.
Yeah, like the decorations and everything. I was like, okay, cool. I'm with that. Hey, that's fine with me.
Save me some money. Don't threaten me with no good time.
No. It don't matter though, man, because what good is it going to be that down the road? I mean, honestly, down the road, I've never heard anybody talk about, man, that day y'all got whipped, y'all got married, man. Oh man, that day y'all got married. I never heard nobody talk about it. Now, even ones that spent that much money on the wedding. Now, they will talk about it that once you get divorced, like, man, they spent all this money on that wedding, and here they are divorced.
Yeah,
like my man H-Ball. Individuals that spent a lot of money on their wedding, that's crazy. 15, 20 years down the road, nobody is saying, hey, I still remember the day y'all got married and how glam. Nobody's talking about that.
Hold on. We'll let Trucker get in there, and then Dirty Folks, and then my man Stan. Go ahead, Trucker. What you want to say, brother?
Yeah. I same way, Mario. Besides, how you doing, Mario? But yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. Like, I've never heard that. Oh well, I remember that day. He spent all this money. No, I don't remember none of that. It's usually when they get a divorce. Man, bro, you just wasted $450,000 for what? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only time. But yeah, it's that is a problem though. But to be honest, that red flag, that red flag that she's presenting right there, she's been already presenting it before. You just never noticed it. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I tell other dudes, pay attention to, she can say whatever she want to say, but them actions speak louder than words.
Right. And vetting is extremely important. Vetting is extremely important.
Very. Because yeah, my wife, she didn't even, they didn't even, I spent $10,000. That's it. And the only reason I even spent $10,000 because I got a big church. That was it. That was the most expensive thing. But like the suit, Men's Warehouse, the dress, it was at this dress store at Easton. It's like a surplus store of wedding dresses. So you can find whatever you want to find there and get it for cheap. You know what I'm saying?
So check this out. I'm sorry, but
no, you good.
Going off of Trucker just now, like my dress was only, like I said, it was only like $1,000, and I got it shipped in from Italy. Like most of the money went to like customs and shipping because it was like a giant ball game. And as for like the rest of the 4K, they went to the chapel. They did my paperwork. I didn't never have to go to the courthouse to do paperwork. I didn't have to get a photographer. They had it. They had the venue, obviously. They had the person performing the ceremony. They had and it was obviously decked out because it's something that they do regularly. They provided us with the video. They provided us with the photographer. They gave me a hair and makeup girl. They provided absolutely everything. It was basically drop your cash, we'll do everything. And that's what was done. And it only cost everything start to end $5K.
Check this out. My cousin, my dumbass cousin, I told him not to do it. He did it anyway. That fool brought Boosie in. You know what I'm saying? Boosie.
Why are they bringing in rappers on the wedding? I don't
Bro,
understand what's
he
going
brought
on.
in Boosie, bro. He brought in Boosie, and don't get me wrong. Now, the web was popping, but yo, he spent 75 bands just to get him there.
$75,000?
$75,000
Ain't no
just to
way.
get him there. Yeah, they're serious, dog.
Ain't no
They're
way
serious.
Boosie charged $75,000.
Yeah, $75,000, bro.
That's
Yeah,
crazy. Hey, yo, what say you,
75.
Dirty Folks? Shout out to my man, Dirty Folks is in here. That's crazy, man. What's up, Dirty?
And then they divorced 2 years later. Ain't that some
Yo,
shit?
that Marie, she just inspired me, man. I'm about to do a wedding in a box plan. Shout out to you.
Yeah, he ain't lying. He probably ain't lying either. Yo, he probably tells dead ass truth.
Hey,
She got married in LA, just on the cusp of Beverly Hills.
Wow.
So I mean, there are places that do that.
Nah, we have our own religion, so but we don't have a wedding tradition. I'm about to put that together. All right, check this out though. First of all, I remember my friend's wedding like it was yesterday. He had dancing midgets, my nigga, dancing little people.
Dancing little people, okay.
It was great. And they were Muppets. They was in Muppet outfits. Bro, it was bananas, bro. It was bananas. It was like Sesame Street was twerking. It was crazy.
What's wrong with this?
The fuck is this? A bachelor party, nigga?
What in the little munchkins from Munchkin Land is happening here? What's going on? Go ahead.
I remember.
We welcome you to
Oompa Loompa Koopa Troopers.
So this was his second wedding, right? This is his second marriage. His first marriage, they spent $50,000. It lasted 4 months. So
Oh my God.
this is his second marriage. So we had the bachelor party, right? Before the bachelor party would start, me and his best man, right? His best friend, we in that mode. I said, man, I bet 100. This marriage don't last a year. He said, I bet 100. It don't last 6 months. I said, I bet.
Dang.
Because we knew it wasn't gonna work out, right? We knew this crazy bitch wasn't gonna work out, right? So, but what happened was he was getting pressed to get married because a lot of men get married because of time invested, not because
Right.
you're a good person, right?
Right.
You got a good resume, but So he's like, when we gonna get married? When we gonna get married? We've been dealing off and on for 12 years. When we gonna get married? So he was like, forget it, Gina. I'll marry you. One of the Martin things, right? Like, all right, I'm married. So he was like, look. He said, man, look, my financial situation not right.
That's what he said to this new woman?
Right. While they were still when he bought her a ring, he said we can't get married till next year. My financial situation not right. He had just bought a house, but you know how the real estate market was then. He was trying to short sell his house. And she was like, don't worry about it. I'm gonna take care of it. You just show up. I was like, yo, bro, this ain't no good sign, bro. She maxed out almost 100,000 for the wedding, right? But they had dancing dwarfs, bro. It was ill. The wedding was ill, right? So, bro, I mean, the everything, the singers, the ambiance, the chapel, everything about this wedding was dope, and we really enjoyed it with the knowledge, yo, this ain't gonna work out, B. So we kicking it.
How long ago was this?
When did he marry D?
No, don't worry about it. Go ahead.
2010, 2011, something like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So might have been 2013. You know how your phone pop up you like 10 years ago?
Yeah, with the memories. Yeah, memories. I got you.
And I just saw one recently. It was like 10, 11 years ago, something like that. Anyway, bro, this wedding this is what we think he did. We think that he stayed married long enough to mess up the spread so we couldn't get paid.
So he got a year. He stayed married a year and a day.
Bro, worse than that, they got separated in 5 months. So Bill would have won, but they got separated. They didn't get divorced. So then they got back together, and they seemed like a happy couple for like 2 months. And then, like in the 13-month mark, like a year and 2 weeks, they got divorced. So we both lost. You know what I'm saying? But we both could have won.
Right.
Both could have won.
That's
And the thing,
Boy, you got some fucked up friends there.
Hold on. That's
no, we are not messed up, bro. We tried to tell them, bro. We tried to tell them this is not
reconsider.
Right, read some literature on this. Are you sure? Like, we tried to tell them, bro. Look, and that's the thing, bro. I think it's the opposite, trucker. Even in my own life, your true friends be trying to get you out that jam, bro. We try to tell y'all can't rap, but you be like, this bars. Like, no, you can't. We try to tell you this ain't the girl for you. Be like, I love her, man. Be like, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
People gonna do their own thing until they realize it's not gonna work out.
No doubt. Let me read these real quick. Shout out to that story. Right. Hey, shout out to Jay Jermaine. I'm not paying. Wait, he said, I'm paying for my daughter's wedding. I guess he meant I'm not paying for my daughter's wedding either. Shout out to you, Jay Jermaine, because I'm not paying for my daughter's wedding either. Hey, be living like a hobo, but want high value wedding. No doubt, Classic Creole. Shout out to Teddy P. He said weddings and marriages are two different things. Some people are more interested in the ceremony than the actual bond. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's what I was saying. Shout out to H Bold 1. He said it's about what it means, not how it looks. That's a fact. That's a fact. Bro sub 198. What's up, family? I'd rather spend front row seats for Super Bowl tickets for my rival team than spend 50 racks on a wedding. Shout out to Broseph. I guess you mean that, huh, bro? Shout out to the Wife School Podcast, the lifestyle of the rich and famous. We are average in a recession. Bars. Shout out to Scrap Skrilla. Rilla, what's good, fam? What's good? And hit the Cash App, people. Hit the Cash App. This is how the show is brought to you by good people such as yourself. Make sure you hit the Cash App, $ Israel Mills, $ Israel Mills. All right, y'all. So I wanted to go around. I wanted to ask the question, man, because I want to know. Oh, go ahead, Stan. My man Stan was next. My bad, Stan.
It's all good, bro. Don't forget the question, though. But I just want to add this on. I wanted to give y'all something to think about. Because as y'all was talking, I had a revelation. The reason why it doesn't work is because that marriage, when y'all be doing these 100,000 and all these big weddings, y'all are setting the bar. Y'all are setting the bar for the relationship. And just like Trucker was alluding to a couple, not too long ago, how they'll get the $100,000 marriage, but they're going back to their apartment. So that wedding ain't gonna match up with their real life. So for that day, they done had limos, they done had this, they done had that. Then they get back home, and then none of that stuff is there. You feel what I'm saying? On a constant basis, on a constant.
The dream is over. The dream is over.
Exactly. So that's
a good point.
Wait,
bro. So that's what I think it is.
Just reminded me of what I was gonna say until you've ever reminded me of the dancing puppets.
That's a good point, Stan. Shout out to you.
It is a great point, but I think it's the opposite. That's what I was gonna say. I think it's every girl want to be a princess for a day. That's why they proms be bananas and they can't read. They got to go to summer school to get their diploma, but they proms be bananas. That's why.
Bro,
they
want.
Yeah, but no, they go to prom, but they go to prom, but they can't read.
Bro, no, they want to be a princess. They want to be a princess for life. That's why I was saying once you set that bar, you done messed up.
I had a proposition I thought that would be real cool. I said one time that it can be a show as well, like a reality show, or it can be something in real life. I propose that if anybody is going to get divorced, the same way you got married is the same way you should get divorced. You should go to the church, stand before everybody got invited there, and y'all do a divorce ceremony. If anybody in that family, anybody that's there, feel that y'all shouldn't get divorced, let them stand up and state why. I bet it'd be a whole different perspective on that.
Wow, that is a reality show. Oh my god!
I ain't gonna lie, that would be dope.
I don't know. Wait. I don't know about that. Even though I think you're the most interested man in the world, I think that would be crazy because think about this, right? Yo, at the end of the day, people's family don't have the same amount of influence over them like they used to have. Not nowadays, people gonna do what they want to do. So if your family tell you that they object to you getting a divorce, you still got to live with that person at the end of the day. So that ain't gonna really work. It's just
what I'm saying is that if they are going to get divorced, right? If they're going to do it, at least they'll be able to see some family up there. Because, like, for example, if you're up there and they're just saying, hey, this is a ceremony for them getting divorced, blah, 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 blah. Y'all got to undo all the vows that y'all said to each other. So it might be some family like, no, y'all told us before all of us that y'all was going to stick this out no matter what. Did y'all even reach out to us to see if y'all needed? I mean, it just be, you just never know the avenue that it can go with them up there doing that.
It's kind of like an intervention.
That's interesting. I don't know. Let me read this real quick. I'm going to let Yvette Marie go after this. Give me 1 second. Shout out to Wife School Podcast, $5. Thank you. She said, is it different when male friends chime into relationships than when women friends chime in your relationships? We're gonna get to that in a second. That's an interesting question.
That's a good question.
Go ahead, Yvette Marie. What were you
I was
saying?
just saying that reality show, like you're also gonna see all the people that are saying "I told you so."
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have both sides of it. Like this is why you stay together. And see, I told you that person was trash for you. See, I told you, I told you, I told you. You're gonna
I've
see
been
both
collecting
sides
my
of it.
pimp from Bill. You absolutely right.
See, but you think about it though, and just think how even if they do, let's just say with it being done, don't forget it's a divorce ceremony, so most likely it's going to happen anyway. But just think about the information that both sides will be getting for somebody that's saying, "I told you it wasn't going to work out. I told you she was toxic, or I told you he was toxic." Now they got something to go off of should they go into another relationship.
But there's gonna be a lot of people that's everybody gonna be like, I told you not to when you get divorced. Hey, shout out to the Wife School podcast. She said, like how dude said in the relationship isn't going to work to his homeboy. So yeah, I would like for y'all to answer that question. So we're gonna go around the horn, and I will start with Truckee L since he's extra eager. Is it different when male friends chime into your relationships than when female friends do?
I was gonna add to MRM's point.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I don't think so, bro. I think it might. To the family part, I think the people who you think was gonna say I told you so, might be the people who say, yo, you need to sit your ass down and have a conversation. Like, yo, we want you to stick. So that's all I was gonna say. You might get some of them.
That's because they
I'm pretty
hate
sure.
you, bro. They want you to be
But
miserable.
here's the thing, bro. The entire family might agree with the man. The entire family might agree with the man, even the mom and the dad. And everybody know that you a good dude, and what she about to do is some ignorant BS, and they trying to get her to stop from doing it.
But usually everybody be in on it except
I'm just
for the
pointing
man
that out.
anyway. To be
Putting that
honest,
out there.
though.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
And it wouldn't
Yeah.
work for nobody like me because I got married at the courthouse. I don't know none of them niggas that was there in attendance. all I knew was my wife and her father.
Yo, so MRM. So since Trucker took that, I'm gonna go around with MRM first. MRM. Yo, the question that she asked was, hold on real quick, Trucker. So the Wife School podcast said, is it different when male friends chime into relationships than when women friends chime into relationships? Is there a difference, and why?
Is it different when male friends chime into relationships than when women chime in your relationship?
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of thrown by that because like the male part got a generalized relationship question versus the women got a your relationship question. So I'm kind of.
Well, she meant it. I think she meant it the same way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said it. She meant it like I said it, I think, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? So she's saying, because she clarified a little later on down the she clarified a little later on. She said, like how dude said the relationship isn't going to work with his homeboy. So that type situation, like, when women say it versus when men say it.
I think it needs to be like I guess it'd be like a reasoning behind it. Like if your guys are doing it, a lot of times guys have like a legit reason. Like, they might know something that you don't know, or matter of fact, they might even tell you like, bruh, I'm telling you, she was for the streets, da 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 da. They have like reasons like that. They don't usually have the type of what's the word I'm looking for? They don't usually have the type of reason that a lot of women sometimes come up with. A lot of times women will come up with not being with a man because simple fact they might say he this, he that based off of speculation versus a lot of men be like, bro, I got receipts.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that women can't do it either. But I'm just saying a lot of times when your guy don't want you to pretty much get involved with a type of female, a lot of times it's for a specific reason with like hardcore evidence versus speculation.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. What say you, Yvette Marie? And then I'm going to stand after that.
I can't really say. I have obviously, I have more male friends than I do female friends, but in my very limited experience, my closest lady friends have usually left me because they wanted to focus on their man. And my guy friends will support me through all my bullshit and all that. So I can't really say how this question would go from personal experience or any real experience because I don't have it. So I don't know.
Okay, what say you, Stan? And then Dirty Folk. I gotta use the restroom real quick. See how I hold it down. Go ahead, Stan.
Well, from my point of view, I feel like it depends on the mental space or the mental mindset of the person that's giving the advice. Don't get marriage advice from either gender if they don't, one, promote marriage, or two, are in a healthy, happy marriage. Because if they're giving you advice from they've been divorced and they're in their bitterness, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be helpful towards your relationship, but they're giving you bitter information or they're giving you bad information. So I feel like that from either, you know what I'm saying, either of the genders. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I don't think a person got to be married to tell you to or not to get married. For instance,
No.
if you just came home from the joint and you mess with that fat girl, go and get married, bro. You need somewhere to parole, nigga. I promote that. I think that men are more honest, though. Honestly, I think men are more honest about their situation because only men can love, right? Girls say they can love, but they really don't. So, because a man's love is duty, so men have to see it as a cost analysis. Like, yo, bro, it is what it is. Like the reason that girls disappear from their home girls when they get a man, it's because number one, girls don't like each other anyway. They only hang together to hate men or hunt men. But guys will have the same friends through the relationship. If y'all got divorced tomorrow, you'll still have your homeboys, right? They've been a whole time. You still get to watch football with them once a week or whatever. Men maintain relationships better. Men have to maintain the marriage. If men don't maintain the relationship don't happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's work for men. A woman's love is a man's work. So men understand the work, the duty that comes with it. And we know if you happy, we know if your production better, we know if you smiling more. You know what I mean? We be happy for you. Like, man, go ahead, bro. Or we know when you miserable and you feel like you're getting bullied because you're gonna sit up and get out the pot. And then we start making bets on how long the marriage is gonna last. Right?
Yeah, and the reason why I really don't agree with that because we don't fully know what's going on in said household. And if the person is telling us, they're really only telling us their point of view. They're giving us their highlight reel. That's why, I'm from my previous statement, I want to take out marriages and just put in relationships. If you're in a happy, healthy relationship, don't get advice from somebody who's not, or don't promote relationships, because you got single dudes that promote being single and just being out here slanging willy-nilly, and you got, you know what I'm saying, females doing the same thing. Like, they want to smash your dude, so they're gonna give you the information to tell you to get away from them so they can backdoor. You know what I'm saying?
Corey,
That's all
everybody want marriage advice from me, Corey Love. Let me tell you why. Because I hate 99% of everything. So if I like her, bro, she really the one. Like, yo, bro, do that, bro. Suckers. Nah, bro, look. Relationships is relationships, B. Like, here's my I ain't really pushing back against you. I'm kind of agreeing with you, but here's the thing.
Well, I mean, we got points that we both agree on.
You saying happy, healthy relationship, and I'm saying yes, right? Yes, because you're happy. That's what I was talking about, the energy. If you look happy and more productive, you know what I'm saying? You get the fatter because you know when guys fall in love, they get fatter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see you got that putting on love weight. Go for it. If you stressed out every time I see you, if you rolling up, if you sitting in your car for an hour before you go in the house, and you like, but we've been together 3 years. That's 2 years too long, my nigga.
Hey, Dirty Folks. Corey Love said, ain't nobody listening to Dirty Folks for marriage advice. Negro, please. He catches bullets with his teeth. Negro, please. They said they ain't listen. A man's love is responsibility, says Jay Jermaine. Yo, Corey said, nah. Nah. They ain't listen to you for relationship.
As for the chat, though, like, I recognize that it's weird that and unorthodox that I have mostly male friends than I do female friends. I never disputed that because I've heard that forever. But at the end of the day, I do know I'm a married woman. I don't exactly stop talking that I don't stop saying that I'm married because I love and adore my husband and I'm proud that I'm married to him. So I'm not going to stop saying that, and I'm not going to stop running around my house like a married woman. Now, it's one thing if I'm putting myself in these situations to tempt somebody, because maybe they are friends with me because they want to bust down. I know I'm a woman. I know they're a man at the end of the day. I'm not going to say, oh, well, honey, I'm going to go hang out with my guy friend so-and-so. You can stay home and do whatever you want. I'm not going to do that. If I'm ever in the presence of another man, my husband is there with me.
Darn right.
Preach.
Amazing.
Better be.
So Corey is on one today. Corey said, "Dirty folks, I'll come to you for bad punchlines and mistimed jokes only." Yo, Dirty folks is hilarious. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Stop playing. He said all the male quote unquote friends want to smash though. They just waiting. Brag on your shit, Yvette Marie. Yo, make sure y'all hit that Cash App, man. $ Israel Mills, $ Israel Mills. Let me play my commercial real quick, and then we're going to go to the main topic. Where's my commercial at? There it is, right there. Right here.
Cash App during this stream, $ Israel Mills, $ Israel Mills.
$50. Why? Quite funny you can $50.
Bring me my money.
Yes, sir. All right, so we're about to go to check this out. So last night on the panel, it was there on the panel that they said a bunch of things. We're going to see what they had to say. It was on the Q show on the Anton Daniels Network. So let's go and see what they had to say without any further delay. Let's press play and see what the people had to say. Okay. Now, some of this was about the Jonathan Majors situation. I really don't want to talk about that because I didn't like that interview at all. Wait, let me just say this. I thought that interview sucked.
It was trash.
I thought that interview's trash. I thought it made him look even worse. Yo, he could have kept that shit to himself. He should have said nothing. Yo, he should, if he didn't testify, if he didn't say nothing during the trial, he shouldn't have said nothing. Nothing at all. Help him one bit.
Going to do nothing. Nothing is going to happen.
It didn't help him. I think it hurt him a lot, and it made him look pretty bad. What y'all think?
It really did. No, it did. It hurt him a lot.
What you think? What y'all think? What you think, MRM? Did you see the interview, the Jonathan Majors interview?
Don't know nothing of it.
Okay, cool. What do you think, Dirty folks? You seen the Jonathan Majors Good Morning America interview?
Nah, but if he apologized and he went the wrong route, he should have doubled down. Like, I should have killed him. Like,
yo, he didn't get sentenced to nothing yet. No, you crazy. No.
Hey, like Mike Tyson did. I didn't do it. I should have did it. Don't blame me for it. Did it.
No.
These are the words.
These are the thoughts of Dirty Folks alone, because that was crazy.
And that's why not getting no advice from you, big homie.
That's not relationship advice.
That's life advice. That's more important.
Dirty folks teaching people to crash out one dude at a time. My God, brother. Shout out to Dirty folks. Hey, shout out to Roswell in the building. Let's get to it.
I'm gonna be on.
Okay, Trucker, you want to say go ahead?
Yeah. That was terrible, dog. This is what I be talking about when I say dudes need to start learning to speak the hell up. Start telling the damn truth. Yo,
early.
Stop trying to, early. Like, yo, stop trying to cover a chick that don't deserve it, dude. Like, yo, you lost millions. You lost millions of dollars, dog. Millions. And you still trying to cover? What you apologizing for?
Well,
you ain't do nothing.
He didn't really apologize. Apologize.
The way the interview looked, it looked like when Snoop Dogg called old girl, whatever it was, and he showed up at the table. That was the interview that I got. That's what I felt. I'm like, yo, why are you acting like a lost puppy, bro?
Yo, he shouldn't have did it. Yeah, he didn't apologize. What's up, Jimmy Rucker? Great day, Jimmy Rucker. Great day, brother. How you doing? Salute. Let Dirty Folks cook. Shout out to Mr. 1950, of course, my guy, Mr. 1950. Shout out to Anton Daniels for AntonDaniels.com. And Q, Quentin. Shout out to Quentin.
What he should have did was pull a Cat Williams and told the damn truth with no remorse. And was like, yo, this is what it looked like as a fucking black man. This is what it looks like. This is the shit that we got to go through.
But he did, but in a very wimpy type of way.
Exactly. Ain't nobody gonna tell. Bro, you think somebody gonna respect the dude who being a peon versus a dude that's actually like telling the truth for real, with no hold bars? Like, yo, ain't nobody gonna believe that. Oh well, this is what it looks like, bro. I thought it was a yin yang twin for a second.
He was whispering. Yeah, he was whispering. Yo, Jay Jermaine said he's a black man with a white woman, son. Yeah, but he should have, if he didn't speak up in the beginning, like when this first happened, he shouldn't have said shit. He still hasn't been sentenced yet, yo. And they already came out and said, see, he's not remorseful. And that nigga was nothing but Tommy Heppin Fetching, Tommy Tubler. Like, what the fuck? It was bad. It was bad. But anyway, let's get to this. I don't want to talk about that. Let's get there. Without further delay, we're gonna press play, see what they had to say. Let's go.
Our first example of everything. So what 2K is saying is right, and you too, JP. I think young men, we're always looking for our mother and our wives or our girlfriends, and the girls are always looking for father acceptance, stuff like that. So I think that's true. I think you guys are right.
Mrs. K, what do you think about women being attracted to toxic men?
I think it's the excitement, the lifestyle, and the type of attention that it brings them. Like nowadays, most people aren't looking for longevity. They just looking for that moment and that time. And most people have to be entertained in relationships. Nobody really looking to settle down. They just looking for the next best thing. It's almost like a high. They're chasing a high constantly chasing a high, trying to find the next thing. So chasing a toxic man is just exciting. It keeps them on a thrill. Like, especially the younger generation, they're not looking to settle down. They're looking for the one got the best cars, the baby mama drama. It's all about what excites them right now.
And I don't care what women say, they like to be cheated. They like to be on their toes.
No, they don't.
Say what you want to. Women love to be on their toes. Women love to be on their toes, bro. I'm telling you, cuz, like, you let your girl go through your phone and don't find no hoes there.
She's gonna feel great. She's gonna be like, yes.
Yeah.
she's gonna be like, oh, I thought you was cheating, my nigga.
In the history of phone checks, nobody has ever checked the phone and came back and felt better about the person that they were checking the phone with. In the history of checking phone.
I feel like in a toxic relationship, if no one else wants her man, then yes, it makes her feel. I'm telling you, no woman wants a man that no other woman wants. But that's a toxic relationship.
Okay, but let me ask this question: is the very idea of checking somebody else's phone toxic?
Yes.
Yes. Because you're gonna find what you're looking for.
Yes, you looking for.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Listen.
Your mind will manipulate you.
Yes. Something that's not
something
you're gonna turn into something.
I like to say something. If you
I'm very comfortable leaving my phone out, and I have no problem.
I'm the type. I don't check. I don't check phones. I got my husband's passwords and all that. I just don't touch phones. He can have his phone down. I just don't do it because when I did check phones, I was in a bad head. So if I have to check your phone, I'm already here. So if I have to, it's nothing good gonna come from me checking your phone. So if I am not checking your phone, I'm at peace. If I have to be trying to get into your phone, then I'm ready to crash out. It's hella jail. Like, so.
Thank you.
So checking phones is not a good thing. Like, your mind is already in a bad place. You're looking for something.
Every year around Valentine's Day, I usually just take the lock code off of my phone and just let God do the rest. Because I already know.
What?
It was right. Like, if she going through my phone, she don't trust me. But what I think it is, you will go through my phone and then let me fuck wrong. These are toxic traits. This is toxic behavior.
Another thing, y'all ever notice you with your girl or whatever, everything's going good, everything's going great. For some reason, they itching. They gotta find something. So I think there's something to it. They like to have a little bit of that toxic because everything going great.
That's y'all. That's you niggas. That's you niggas. Y'all the
Yes,
only
that
one that go
definitely is
through
the
that.
result of it all.
I'm kind of riding with
What'd
it.
you say, Carrie? Go ahead.
No, I was saying that's definitely the result of the man if the woman is doing that. Like,
Well, if somebody gonna do somebody's phone,
yeah.
Because she want to be mad. Because she
And,
want
okay, let me take that. Let me take that back because some women might just be so damaged that they are overly paranoid. But 9 times out of 10, in my opinion, I think that if we want to go looking for something, y'all gave us a reason.
Do you think it's damaged, or could it be indoctrinated with insecurities from social media, believing all men are a certain way?
No, I don't think that it.
I don't.
Hey, suspicious people usually be the ones doing something.
I don't think that it is as much social media in general as it is like maybe she saw something that he's doing online or something, but I don't think that a lot of women start feeling that way because of social media in general. No,
I think a lot of women just believe that valuable men are wanted by many, and in order to control, the women around, you got to be territorial. But secure women, most women without insecurities, they don't move that way, and that's a powerful thing. I know men like women with some type of swag to them, have some own confidence for themselves. I just think it's real kind of low level if you're trying to always think I got somebody next to me. You know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying with that. And like I said, I think that there are situations where a woman might enter into.
Yo, so there's a couple of dope discussions from this. I was curious as to what y'all had to say on the topic, right? So the first thing is, do men and women really try to find people that are like their mothers or their fathers? What say y'all? We're gonna start with my man Dirty Folks this time and then work our way around.
I knew at 15 years old I did not want a woman like my mother. I mean, she was cool for my dad, but I would have chosen different. So I can't agree with that. But I'll stop with that because I really want to talk about when he's talking about toxic girls.
All right, we're gonna get to that in a second. Yo, shout out to my man OG Do Dirty. What's up, OG Do Dirty in the building? What's good? What say you, Yvette Marie, on that? Do you think men choose women like their mothers and women choose mothers like their fathers, or what?
All I know is again going back to my experience. My dad, he's a great man. He's wonderful, but I didn't like how when he would get into fights with my mom. They never got physical, anything like that, but the intensity he'd come at her with, I didn't like growing up. And I didn't figure this out till, just recently, but I did everything in my power to not be with someone like him. I went out of my way. And I even said, I don't want somebody like my dad. I couldn't exactly figure out then why. I had no idea why. I just knew I didn't want anybody like him. So, again, I went after everything that wasn't him. And it actually got me into worse situations. These are relationships that you would not wish on your worst enemy kind of thing. And by the time I met my husband, I kind of, I relaxed on that. I'm just like, a person is an individual. They're going to give me the energy that they give me. And I just have to go off of how they are. I can't generalize it like he's like my dad and then just drop him. At this point, I have to give people a chance. And I did. I gave him a chance, later found out he's exactly like my dad. Even in the way that we have our what is it? Our disagreements. There we go. Even the way we disagree, he is exactly like my dad. Like the only thing that I say that my husband is my dad's twin other than the age, the race, and that's basically it. They have the same personality. They react in exactly the same way, but that's ultimately what happened. I went exactly what I did not want, which was my dad.
which means you wanted your dad.
That's interesting. Okay.
You have daddy issues, so probably.
Hey,
You know,
so
I didn't
hold on,
want
hold
my
on.
All
dad
girls
to
rebel
but
against their dad, though. We count on that as teenagers. Like girls hate the discipline and structure that men bring. We used every man that every fought not to cut you off, bro, but every friend when we were growing up was like, "Your dad is strict." Like, why your dad so strict? Once they dad died, yo, their moms got on crack. Their daughters became pros. Like, there was a reason for that.
That's a compliment. Like in
That's
Boys in the
true.
Hood, man, your daddy mean as heck.
Exactly. Hey,
My dad was
Trucker get in here, y'all. Go ahead, Emery.
my dad wasn't mean. I mean, even if he were to come up here on the panel, you guys would be like, "Yo, Yvette, your dad is awesome. He's a cool dude." Like, he's one of those guys. Like he wasn't mean. It's just, I guess, when he's behind closed doors being a father and a husband, he is a little bit, more I don't want to say
Assertive.
harsh, but harsh is probably, that's probably more it, assertive. And so we got to see what everybody else doesn't see. It wasn't, that bad, but to me, growing up in it and being constant, I didn't like it.
No doubt.
And the more I tried to stay away from it, it blew up in my face every time. And then the more I was driven towards it. Because at least it was familiar. Whereas these other relationships, I had to be on edge every single day. I was in fight or flight every single day. I had to turn to substance abuse to cope with it each and every single day. Where this one, there's challenges, sure, but I know how to handle them. When he's like shutting me out, I know how to overcome that. I know how to deal with it because in a way, I've gotten used to it having to deal with my dad.
Gotcha.
Let's say you talk.
I believe so. I think a lot of dudes do make that mistake, so that just lets you know how horrible a lot of our mothers are, to be truthful. And not only that, what I mean by that is they set you up to be with a chick like them. Oh, you should hear her out. You should accept anything she go through. Happy wife, happy life.
Bull crap.
You know what I'm saying? That shit. That shit is being taught at an early age. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's more of that. I think I just go off my situation. I ain't gonna front. I chose my baby mom because she had similarities to my mother. Because at one point in time, yo, I was like, man, I ain't gonna do none of the shit my dad was doing to my mom and all the other bullshit, right? I ain't gonna do none of that shit. But then when I started, once baby mama started shitting on me, and all that other shit, then it started looking real familiar, and I started sitting back and thinking about it. That's when shit started changing for me. So then I went the other way. Um, I chose a woman similar to my grandmother's, and then once that happened, then I got the approval somewhat of my grandmother's, and then that was it. So it could be 50-50. It just depend on, I guess what type of mom you got for most men.
No doubt. What say you, MRM?
To me, I would say it depends on the type of mother. When you say, people look for traits, things like that of sort, it all comes down to the type of mother. If you was asking me that question about mine, I would be like, no, I would look for pretty much the opposite of a lot of things when it comes to my mom, like completely. So, one of the reasons why is because if you, like in our case, my mom was a kid when she had me and my brothers. So she couldn't do and treat us like what you might call a mature mother would. She can only do it based off her immature mind at the time. So what does having a wife look like, or having a girl in a relationship look like, when you had nothing really to draw from? So that's my thing. I think, to me personally, I think that what we would do, it depends on the type of people you're around. I had once I got into church, I had a bunch of different representations of mothers within the church. So I was able to look at them and say, okay, pulling traits from each one of those. I would love for my wife to be soft spoken. Oh man, like Sister Wilson, she's so kind. I would love for my wife to be kind. man, Sister Angela can throw down in the kitchen. I want my wife to be able to throw down and cook like Sister Angela. Da 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 da. So I think that's one of the things that I do now with my sons right now, 21 years old and 19 years old. We have these conversations at the table all the time, and what they say all the time is that, man, I just hope that my wife is able to cook like you when I meet her one day. And then they'll say something like, well, I hope my wife is like Mom, like you real soft and all that. I hope my wife is like that too. So in their case, through their eyes, they may say, yeah, I want somebody that's going to be like my mom. But in my case, no.
I get you.
Bars.
So basically, is it basically on the people that, like, when you started kind of noticing that, was it like the traits that you saw other women do, like the people around you growing up that you was
Yeah, but I
looking
mean,
at
because
in
in the hood, most of us in the hood, in the projects in Cabrini Green in Chicago, all of our mothers are kind of the same. But as a kid, you look at as a kid, mom is mom, right? You don't know how old they are until you become an older person yourself. You're like, dang, mama, you was only 14? Like, dang.
Yeah.
But as a kid, mom is mom. So when you seen that they treated you a certain way, almost like they just treated you as if they was pissed off that they even had you in the first place. Like, I'm just talking about calling you out of your name and everything like that. I mean, just all of that. So of course, as a kid, when you receive that type of stuff from your parent or your mother or something like that, it's natural for you to be like, dang, I don't, man, honestly, you just like, most people grew, I'm like, I kept it real with my mom when I got older. I'm like, Mom, from the ages of whatever, all the way up to whenever we got out, I did not like you. Like, she as a grown woman now, I know I was a kid myself. I didn't have my mom. I didn't know how to raise y'all. Your daddy left me with all of y'all. I didn't know what to do. So I took my frustrations out on y'all, and that wasn't fair. But at the same time, that's why I said, looking at that, I'm like, no, I won't want nobody like my mom. No.
Okay. Stan, what say you, Stan? Oh, Stan just bounced off. Damn, I was trying to get the Stan. Shit. All right. Yo, so MRM on the way back. So MRM, what do you think about this notion about going through the phone? What say you? What say you on about going through the phone?
Bro, I mean, I guess to each his own. That's not even an issue. I guess, I mean, I hate this because people try to say you got lucky. No, I didn't. I picked right. My wife can go through my phone anytime. Matter of fact, there's this guy that I like. He does this on YouTube, right? I don't know if y'all seen him. This dude, there would be couples that will come up and he'll say, like, he'll go, hey, how long you guys been married? Oh, we've been married for this X amount of years. Or he'll say, how long y'all been together? Oh, we've been together for this many amount of years. He said, do y'all trust each other? Oh, yeah, 100%. He said, well, can y'all switch phones right now? Have you seen him do that?
Yep, I
He'll
know
tell them to
exactly
switch
what you're
phones
talking
right
about.
now. And then you'll see a little bit of rock-a-bye bob, rang-a-dang-dang. Well, hold on, I need to, because I don't, no. It's like, no. So like right now, even though my wife doesn't do it, I leave my phone out all the time. My wife knows my password to my phone. I even let her know that, should something happen or whatever like that, here's a password to this phone. Here's a password to this. She knows all our lock star safes and everything like that. But if my wife wanted to come up and grab my phone right now and look through it, she can do it. There's
has she done it?
Has
she done it though?
Has she looked through my phone? Like, can I look through your phone and see what this is?
Yeah, just look through your phone.
Never.
All right, but
now there's
if
times
she
now,
did,
now
would
I
you
will
feel
say
a type of way?
I will say this. There's been times where like my phone was at home and I was at work, and I'll tell my wife, hey, can you open up my phone? And when you do that, can you go to my comment section? I mean, to my messages and look for such and such. And she'll go, well, who is that? I'm like, oh, that's such and such who I work with, such and such. She's like an anesthesiologist, so she need to know X, Y, and Z. So can you look that number up and tell me what the number is so I can write it down real quick? But like, it's never been no, well, who is this? And who is that? And why is this? And who is this texting you? I've never gotten that.
And you've never looked through her phone either?
My wife's phone?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Okay.
I'm different, I guess. A lot of people are. I'm different, man. I mean, I don't even like, even if I saw this happened early within our relationship, where if my wife seen somebody out and about, we just out, a guy, she sees them, and they hug and everything like that. I'm never the guy that, well, who is he? Why were you hugging him?
Wait. Oh, I gotta let Stan get in here because wait a minute. Hold up. Okay. So, because hey, listen, to each his own, but hold up. Yo, Stan, what say you about the first subject? The first subject was
on the parent.
Yeah.
Thing, I got you, bro.
Somebody, hold on, ears real quick. Somebody said you got a second phone like a man. I don't know if that's to me, but no, I don't have a second phone.
Okay. Hey, go ahead, Stan. And I wanted to ask you something after that. And we're gonna get back into the other one.
All right. on the parent question, bro, I'm gonna honestly say yes and no. For the simple fact, I got 2 daughters, and I'm gonna tell you why I say yes and no. I wasn't in the life of my first, and the reason why I say yes and no is based on the bond or the relationship that the parents have with those children. So
Okay,
I'm gonna say
so
this by
yes if they
saying
have a bond, no if they don't.
right.
Okay.
Because with my oldest daughter, I wasn't there from 10, you know what I'm saying, till like with her, no, it was like 9 to like 18 or some shit like that. I wasn't in her life. So she didn't have a man to really go by. She didn't have the man blueprint, basically. You know what I'm saying? Or she don't remember what I was instilling into her because she was so young when I left. With my daughter that I have now, she is probably going to pick a dude that's similar to me because she noticing my attributes. She sees my hard work. She sees my hard work. She sees the way her mom respects me. But what you about to say?
What about you as far as you picking? Do you think that you picked, God rest your mother's soul, but do you think you picked a woman that's like your mother, or do you been attracted to women that are like your mother?
All right, I'm gonna talk about my story because you've heard how I spoke about my mom and some of the things she did, like abandoning us and things like that. So no, I know I didn't want no woman like that, and I didn't want no woman that had multiple baby daddies like she had. I didn't want a woman, you know what I'm saying? So no, I didn't look for a chick like her. You know what I'm saying? But also with my wife, because I didn't even want my wife to even meet my mom. I didn't even think my mom deserved to meet my wife.
Wow.
To be honest with you.
Wow.
But I'm glad it happened the way it happened. She did and all that good stuff. But no, I needed her to understand from my point of view, like me being with you doesn't require my mom liking you. But my mom don't like nobody. She's never liked anybody who I've ever been with. She's never thought that they were good enough for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What is that about? But anyway, yeah.
But for the most part, she was right. You know what I'm saying? Like, because she loved my wife when she met her, and I was blown away.
Surprised?
Yeah, I was blown away, bro. And my wife actually took care of my mom, you know what I'm saying, later on when she got diagnosed and all that stuff. So it was like, wow, you know what I mean? So I loved it. I loved their relationship. You know what I mean? But also I picked her based off of her mom. I didn't really pick her off of her. I picked her off of based on her mom because women are a lot like their mothers. And it's just certain qualities and things like that that I seen in her that she also had. Like her mom had that she also had. You know what I'm saying? And especially the way she handled situations. She didn't even her mom didn't even divorce her husband when he had a baby around the corner from her. And she did that so that he could still get the death benefits because she was like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't studying that, you know what I'm saying? But she could have been bitter and mean and she was in the right to divorce him, but she didn't. And seeing that I watched my wife go through that because I was there for all of that. You know what I'm saying? She was like, no, I understand why my mama did that. But at the same time, I had to reinforce that, you know, I ain't gonna put you through that.
That makes sense. So now let me ask you a question. So with that being said, well, I'm gonna go around because I'm gonna go around.
What about the phone? Can I answer the phone question?
Yeah, I'm gonna go around though. You got a second? I'm gonna go around first because I was shout out to Yvette Marie. What say you about the phone situation? Do you think it's okay to go through your man's phone or for your man to go through your phone, your husband, or whatever the case may be? What's your take on it?
We make a point to have a relationship, a marriage of full transparency. If there's a question, if there's any question, there's an answer with proof behind it. With that also comes with full access to phones. He's got I know the code to his phone. He's in my phone. He knows pins. He knows access codes. His face is in it. So if I am never in possession of my phone, he can get into it and literally go through everything I've ever had. Every account, absolutely everything. Closed accounts, all of it. He has access to. But with that, though, is that we also have this level of trust in our relationship, our marriage, that we don't feel that we need to go through them. We have access. We can if we need to. We haven't had to do any. any of that
Mm-hmm.
because of that trust and that transparency. Like, if it has to be brutal transparency, it's going to have to be. We're not at that place. Maybe our marriage is too fresh still, but who knows?
How long y'all been married?
We've been married for 2 years, but we've been together for 7.
Okay, I got you. Makes sense.
Keep it.
All right, that's what's up. Yeah, keep it fresh. So my man Truckee, what say you about the phone situation? What's your take on looking through the phone, having access to the phone, your wives, or you, or how does that work?
I'm good. I'm okay with it. I think I ain't got nothing to hide, so why do you? Um, I ain't never had that situation happen to me. Like I don't know. I'm sitting there like this whole time been trying to figure out, have I ever noticed when like she ever went through my phone or anything like that? I've never seen them go through my phone. Never. They never asked for it, code, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable. Usually when a person normally looks through a person's phone, it's because they're not comfortable. Meaning by that, so when you're not comfortable with that person, you can't have conversations with other women in front of that person. Like you sneaking around and you hiding and all the other shit. Nah. When I have conversations with other women, my wives is right there. Literally. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got shit to hide. So that's how I look at it, man. But
So you've never gone through their phones either one of them?
Nah, I ain't never went through their phones. Nah, I went through 2 girls' phones, but I already knew they was already doing what they was doing. I just wanted to be sure. I just wanted to catch them, just to just to let them know I know. So, but other than that, nah, I'm good. I ain't never, you can always tell when your chick is doing something slick, for real. You just got to pay attention to the pattern.
No doubt. So what say you stand? Because I'm gonna give my man Dirty Fuss the last word on this, because I know he has something to say. What say you stand on the going through the phones? Has your wife gone through your phones? You going through your wife's phones? What's y'all philosophy on the phone going through? I'm gonna mute you, Trucker.
Well, I don't think she's ever went through my phone because I ain't had to get her CPR. My phone is my phone. Her phone is her phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody calling me or texting me on her phone, and vice versa. But she allows me access to her phone, but I don't. That's my reasoning for not going through it. What the hell I need out of your phone? I don't need anything out of your phone.
Mm-hmm.
And because earlier in our relationship, we had an incident where it wasn't even a phone thing. It was a social media thing. I saw something on her Facebook because we were Facebook friends. I saw something on her Facebook, and I'm like, who this is sending you all these hearts and da 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 blah 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 blah. Come to find out, he congratulating her on our relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because all she did was post pictures of me. You know what I'm saying? And her together. So I say that to say, and then after
I don't know. That's still a little sus.
hold on, because I got into it. You know what I'm saying? I talked to the dude and all that. He was like, you know what I'm saying? And I looked like a real dummy because you know what I'm saying. My girl, that was a friend of the family. He wasn't even it wasn't even no situation like that. He was a friend of the family. You know what I'm saying? So and plus, like I said, I ain't got no pushover as a wife. So if she was smashing the dude, she wouldn't have lied to me about it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, to make a long story short, we stopped becoming Facebook friends that day.
Right.
Because I'm like, I know how you can look at something and see it one way when it's not that way. Because if you go looking for it, you're going to find it. Just like if she looked through my phone, there's certain stuff that she going to find. And she not realizing that maybe I'm keeping this because I want a constant reminder, because this is what keeps me on the straight and narrow. You can't tell me what to do to stay on the straight and narrow, like you said, to fight this struggle or to fight this battle that we fight every day. Sometimes I keep that stuff in my phone to help me fight those battles. You know what I'm saying? Okay, if I think I'm about to fall back into this bullshit, let me pull up some of these texts from this bitch and remember some of the shit that she said that, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. So nah, don't go through my phone.
Okay. Yeah, I be Waddy. What's up, I be Waddy? Let me welcome some people And then I'm gonna let my man, Dirty Folks loose. Hold on, real second, 1 second, Dirty Folks. Let me read these comments, man. Let me catch up. It's the same dependent. Corey Love said it's the same dependent on the friend. There are dudes who want you to stay single with them, just like there are girlfriends who do. Okay. Jay Jermaine said that broad next to Anton needs that toxic energy. She needs it. He said, women love us toxic men, flat out. Are we 18 again? Corey says. Stan said, if my wife went through my phone, she'll need CPR. Damn, fam. Wow. He said, you bitches love it. Notice the OG 1950 not even engaging in the foolishness. Shout out to 1950. They need toxic energy. Said, what's up, Victor Hart, aka Victor Moe Jr. in the building. The White School Podcast said his turtleneck was probably too tight. He's a black man with a white woman, son. Talking about what him. I think his people told him to say things that way, the way he did. Yeah, probably so. That was some dumb advice, though. He says something about it looks bad when a black man is cheating on is chasing a white woman. But wasn't he the one getting chased? Yes. He was saying that if it was reversed, then it would have been they would have deleted him. That's what he was saying. Yo, shout out to Jay Jermaine, and my daughter will get the same. Okay. Weedy 504 in the building. Trust and believe me, your wife went all through your phone when you were asleep, or even if you left it at home. Dan George said, yo, what up, Ismailites? Blessings. What's good? What's up, Princess Cammy? How you doing? Abby Woody said, peace in the chat. Yeah, peace. What's good? All right, my man, Dirty Folks. What say you? Go ahead, brother. Let loose.
I ain't even gonna let loose. Don't touch my phone. Period. Don't touch my. Here's the thing, bro. If you have access to my phone, that means you're probably in my home. Because if I'm in your home, my phone in my pocket, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means I gave you access. I don't tell you got to ask for permission to get food out my refrigerator. None of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't care about the phone necessarily, but I care about the principle. Okay. The whole thing is women don't have self-restraint. You can give them 90% of everything they want, and they will fight for that last 10% until they end up with nothing, or you end up with nothing. So at some point, you got to draw the line. Like, men don't go on their purse. Men don't even want to carry their purse.
Right, of course not.
You know what I'm saying? Men don't go to women houses and leave one sock. But women will leave their panties at your crib, leave an earring in your freezer, leave some lipstick.
Wait,
freezer.
Bro,
Wait, what?
Wait,
Yo, in the freezer?
Hey, bro,
yo, I've never heard of that.
No, he ain't lying, bro.
Bro,
in the freezer?
I had a girl leave an earring in the freezer. I had a girl leave her panties under my fitted sheet, which means she had to take my sheets off, put her panties on the mattress, and then make the bed.
Right.
Exactly.
That was her way.
Okay, I see.
That's marking that territory. That's taking a whole new
exactly
level.
what it is.
This ain't your territory. This is my crib.
Right, no. In the freezer, I'm tripping on. In the freezer. That's
she's like that bitch, whoever that next bitch is, she gonna see my earring. She gonna know I was here. She gonna know I was here.
Yeah, she'll leave some lip gloss in the bathroom and all that.
I know about that. They do that.
Bro, all type of crazy stuff. So not only do you want to mark my territory as yours, now you want to go have access to my stuff. I already got to throw away your panties. Now you want to go through my look. At some point, thou shalt not pass. So for me, the phone is my thou shalt not pass because you got too much access already. You know what I mean? So that's that with that.
Abby Woody said he not lying. It's just throw that ish away. Damn. Emo said he not lying. Yo, Scrap Skiller said you got ninjas wearing their own purses now.
Hey, that's the top
Shout
comment.
out to Scrap Skiller, really, the comment of the day. That's hilarious. That's the comment of the day. That shit is hilarious. Bucket 88 laugh. What's up, Bucket 88? Hold on, I got you. Yo, Bucket 88. What's up, OG Dude Dirty laugh and getting a good chuckle in? Go ahead, family. What you want to say?
But another reason why we don't even do that phone stuff because she the one who actually told me to put a code on my phone because I ain't used to keep no code on my phone. I don't care. Look through it. That's gonna be at your detriment. But my thing is, she used to always give me my phone, be like, the kids didn't get into your phone, so you might want to check it and make sure they ain't erase nothing by accident.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it was stuff like that. So I started, you know what I'm saying, bro, like we have an understanding. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, and another reason why I don't have to go through her phone, because she works from home. She don't go nowhere unless she has to. And most of the time, if she's going somewhere and I'm available, she'd rather for me to drive and take her.
No doubt.
So I don't have those type of problems.
I think the thing is though, man, I mean, why torture yourself like that? You know what I mean? That's completely torment for me to sit there and have to worry about or even think about, oh, I wonder if somebody's my wife's phone or anything like that, or even just my wife, for her to sit there and think, I wonder what's in his phone. Why put yourself through that torment like that? Like even on my job, whatever like that, my wife had plenty of times popped up, brought lunch for me, brought lunch for the staff, everything like that. She's come to every last conference of ours. There is no me acting out of character, acting strange when I get around a certain female. There's nothing like that whatsoever. But my thing is, I'm just keeping it real. Right. I know for a fact that some of those women that we just heard talking on Anton's panel, none of those women would even remotely closely even be attracted to me, because they're gonna be able to tell right from the jump from my demeanor how I am. Yeah, he ain't one of those that I can. No, you not. No. Yeah. Well, you the top dude. Yeah. See, you one of those ones. Yes, I am. So you know that. So keep on pushing. Bye. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't even be a. I don't know, man. I just to me, it's kind of, I guess because I'm different, it's kind of hard to even see how some guys even get to that point in their relationship where they even allowing her to even do that to them.
Oh well, you saw it anyway. Yo, shout out to Jay Cassie 38. She's marking that territory, no doubt. AL said, I don't throw them away. I let the next chick find them. Oh well, shout out to AL. That's hilarious. Oh well, y'all are hilarious. Y'all are hilarious. So scrap. Yeah, that's the message of the day. So let's get back to this without any further delay. Oh, my man Abi Wadi, shout out to my man Weedy 504 said, ask Yvette Marie, has she ever been through any guy's phone? Have you ever been through any guy's phone, Yvette Marie?
I sure have. I texted that proof to myself and then deleted that I sent it from his phone. So when receipt time came, I had them.
Yep.
Oh,
y'all be slick with that shit.
Because what he would do is he would go out to the bar. He would claim, I'm just going out with my homies. He would meet up with chicks. They'd exchange numbers. They'd exchange texts. And he thought that because he would change his passcode every time, that I didn't know it. But he'd come home drunk. And then I would see him put his code in, so I knew it. Because he was drunk. And so when he'd come home, and he'd pass out because he was so drunk being out with his homies, as he would say, I went through that shit like crazy.
Wow. What's up, B Love?
Hey, B Love.
I think somebody be going through my phone too, but they don't want to admit it. But I think they be going through my joint on the low too. But it's all good. I don't got nothing to hide.
I just want to give a game real quick. Just cause I ain't go, like I said, I went through 2 women's phones. I'm gonna tell y'all why some of y'all might want to be careful. Okay, I'm gonna give you a cheat code. You know how people text your phone, how you get the subscription to your phone and it shows up not as a number but like a barcode, like about 5 or 6 numbers at the top.
Yeah.
If you check her phone and you see that number, check those 2, because she probably put that there.
Of course.
And most likely, it might be a dude or some shit going on like that. So, yeah, I had that situation happen for the one time. So.
You know another reason why I won't check a female's phone is because I used to tell females, program me as Stacy. I'm not Stanley. I'm Stacy. So if your nigga ever did go through your fucking phone, he looking for niggas. I'm Stacy in your fucking phone. That's why I said
that's
that shit
kind of a
won't
unisex
work.
name though.
Nigga, we know.
I'm saying, or something like that.
You know we know who Stacy was.
We know, bro. It's the state. It's the girl name. It's the credit card company name.
Oh, all of that.
We know. I listen. I already
That's
know.
why I
Man.
said, like, man, I'm not finna
That's a
go
whole
through
bunch.
that. That's a headache, bro.
Yeah, that's a whole lot. All right, let's get back to it.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot of. All right, let's get to it.
Wait.
The
I want to
relationship
say something.
already overly.
Huh?
Hold up,
I want to
Dirty
say
Folk, let
something
me get in
about
there.
something else they said though. When dude was talking about toxic and girls cheating, girls want a man that cheat on them and all that.
Did we get to that question yet?
Nah, he didn't ask.
His book was getting to toxic right now. But go ahead.
Nah, I just want and let's go back to the phone. That's why I ain't speaking. I just want to say this, bro. I have never cheated on a woman in my life. True story. Until she accused me of cheating. Then I'm smashing everything moving, me. And
Hey,
I'm being honest, bro. Because
That's a bar.
once you go through my phone or once you accuse me of cheating and you still here, that means if I cheated, you'll still be here. So I'm not gonna get peace. I'm just gonna demote you. Like I don't dump girls, I demote them. Because I mean, I'm not gonna not get the coochie while you sleep with somebody else. I'm just gonna demote you. You don't get the title. So now I'm out here balls to the walls, nigga. Your sister, your best friend, your mama, I don't care, nigga, because the rules of engagement are rap because women project. Women don't think, they project. So if you think I'm cheating, you probably cheat. But I'm not gonna look to find out. So don't even worry about it. Let's play the game. You know what I'm saying? I was a younger man then, but let's play the game.
Okay. Yo, shout out to Jones and Famore. Jones and Famore said, men are named Stacy. Yep, there are men named Stacy. We seen them on Minister Society and also on The Wood. Hey, shout out to AL. God will show what needs to be shown. Don't add stress to your life. Yeah, all things will be
That's a
revealed.
bar right there.
All things
That is
will
a
be revealed.
bar.
Shout out to B Love saying, if you seek, you will find. It's in the Bible. LOL. Yo, you crazy.
True.
If you accuse me of cheating, it's a wrap. Yep. That's the rule. Don't accuse me of nothing. But when you do, I'ma go do it. Make sure it's true. Y'all are crazy. I don't know about that. That's wild. I see it like this. Everything that's in the dark will eventually come to light. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. All right, let's get back to this.
Bro, I'm the same way. Don't keep accusing me because I'm gonna make you right. I don't like when you wrong. I love you. I don't want you to be wrong. So I'm gonna make you right. You know what I'm saying?
Wild boys. All right, let's get back.
Well, hold on. Wait.
Hold on. No.
Paranoid over because of the things you said. But I'm talking of, in my opinion, from talking to friends, from my own experiences through life, I think that a lot of times if a woman starts to have insecurities, and usually it's she starts to have them, so she didn't always have them, something usually happens, something don't add up right, something he didn't move the same way, something, there was a catalyst, and there, and
Came on with his drawers on backwards.
she and let me tell you why she might get even more insecure, because up until that point she was operating with full security. She was operating thinking she could be confident, thinking she could trust him, and she finds out, hold on, this ain't what it, this isn't how he played it out to be. So now, yeah, you're gonna go from like secure to insecure quickly.
Nah, I think a lot of women are just they're coming in insecure. I think they understand that the competition is stiff.
Yes.
I really believe women don't want to date. A lot of times women come up believing they're just not enough. And so because of that, they come in with a
Man. Can y'all pause that?
You
Do
muted,
y'all
bro.
even understand what he just said right
I
there?
don't know what just happened.
Of course, yeah. Go ahead. Of course, I do. Go ahead. We do. Go ahead.
Yep.
You got it.
Jeez. I don't think how y'all really, I don't think people, y'all should not be taking that part lightly. A lot of women really don't be, like a lot of our women, I ain't gonna say a lot of women, a lot of our women just for some reason don't believe that they're not enough. And that's some truth right there. That's
Because they're not enough, man. But here's the thing.
Bro, for real.
But they don't have to be enough. They're enough for you. Here's the thing about girls. They'll never be enough. Ever. They're never good enough. Women don't have a worth. They be like, I know my worth. Anytime they say they know their worth, what do? they purchase outside things, get outside men, outside person. Women don't have an intrinsic worth. Their whole body's a bunch of holes. You got to feel them. They not enough. But that's because they compare themselves to you, and men are awesome. When you compare yourself to what, man, I want sex and a hug. Women want to be you. They want the accomplishment, the acknowledgement, the merit. They want to be a complete person, but they can't because they're not enough. There's a crackhead that washed cars that can out debate a woman with a PhD. Girls can't think. They not enough, but they enough to compliment men. They don't want to be complimentary. They want to be you, and that's the problem. But the other problem is that she just made this whole diatribe to make everything men's fault. Women be trustworthy. Women don't do nothing. And then men make them insecure. Man, every man on this panel has been asleep and woke up at 2 in the morning. The girl was just looking down at him because she had a dream he was doing something. How you insecure in my sleep? Girls just make up stories in their head and they try to convince other people. That's why you don't listen to it with clothes on. Everything gonna be a lie. But anyway.
I can't even disagree with a lot of that, bro.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
I hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you.
You was cooking too.
I think I got to go in and out. My
Yeah,
bad.
No, you said that a lot of time.
Okay, so listen, women, let me give y'all some free game, women.
Mm.
The more you show me you trust me, the more I don't want to fuck that trust up. But if you start accusing me of other women, you literally planting the seed. Okay, well, she already think we already talking about this girl here. I don't even know her. I might as well. You giving me the excuse to go get some pussy. Do not give your man that extra ammo, bro.
Y'all are crazy.
Another thing too, I think suspicious people who are doing something fishy already, they're gonna suspect their partner. Another thing, women been getting, hit on since they were like 10, 11, 12. So you got so much, it's so easy for women. They think, oh, it must be easy for the guy too. So let me double check. If I'm getting hit up, if I'm getting all this attention, I'm getting all these people at work that want to talk to me, he might have it too. Let me see what's going on. Somebody's doing something suspicious, so now they suspect their partner.
Well, initially, man, she did start off and say that before she cut herself off. When she said the man's doing it, she did state that it's always something that a changed behavior that may have made the antennas go up. And
what if it's just your body, like
as we are,
you're getting older and less attractive, and you just start feeling like, well, I got to be the dude's fault.
She said she said that it had to been a behavior that changed. We are consistent creatures, though. We are
creatures of habit.
We are creatures of habit. We are.
Yeah.
So initially, she did say that it had to been something that we did not saying that we had to cheat. There had been a behavior that we started slacking off on. We usually come in at 6 o'clock. But in a couple weeks, we started coming at 7:25. You know what I'm saying? So I get what she mean. Like, I mean, but at the end of the day, when she said that they coming in damage, I don't agree why.
That's why you got to be consistently inconsistent from the beginning.
No, I didn't say they're coming in damage. I'm saying I said unless the woman is coming in damage. Like there are some women who might come into a relationship so impacted from her history that she off top thinks her man is doing something. I'm not talking about those women. I'm talking about, to me, they're not the majority of women who, if they start going through their man's phone, it's because they're just paranoid from their childhood or from a previous relationship. I think that most of them are what I said, like they noticed something wasn't right, something was off.
But a pattern of toxic behavior also is not being able to heal. So if she's coming into a situation damaged, at what point do those damaged women learn how to heal and not jump from another man to where you can begin to build trust again? Because I really believe, in my opinion, the thing about it is the reason why my man that got cut off has said that women feel like they're not enough is because after your first relationship, how many women in this world that you said the majority, how many women actually know themselves, actually love themselves?
Nope. You're wrong.
Okay, how am I wrong?
because 9 times out of 10 they not enough.
Thank you. Thank you. No, for real. Most women think they ESPN, but really they C-SPAN. Like you ain't what you think you is. You got your whole personality off of TikTok. And when it come down, like all that shit get exposed in a long-term relationship. You aren't interested. Them jokes I was laughing at just to get the pussy. That
Damn, 2K. God, dog, 2K. Yo, that boy is hell right there. God, dog, that boy hell, man. He said the laughs I was laughing with just to get the coochie. They ain't hitting no more. What say y'all on this? What say y'all on subject? Starting with my man MRM. Go ahead, MRM.
No, man, again, when I see stuff like this, man, that's just the type of things to where that it's not even I mean, it's like, I look at this and see these traits behaviorally and all that. And when it's the equivalence of me walking back, if I go back to the hood, I know where streets not to go down. It's that easy for me. I mean, this is some weird stuff, man. It's like these people that's all they know. It's almost like they can't function unless they function in chaos. You know what I mean? And for me, right from the beginning, for them to say things like, okay, but this woman could already be coming to a relationship with that already on her from her past relationship, well, then that's wrong for her to bring that on me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It does not matter. You had no right to all of a sudden treat me a specific way because of what this last dude did. You should have got yourself together and got that stuff straight before you even got with me, because that's not fair to me.
Yeah.
Like I said, to me, honestly, and I promise you guys, stuff like that, I don't care who it is or who she is, I would have that shut down in a week.
Damn.
Completely flipped. She would be flipped in a week.
In a week, son. In a week. Yo, shout out to Sporty's Mobile Detailing in the building. What's going on?
That's it. It's not me. No. Peace.
When you say flipped in a week, you mean you out of there?
No, I'm talking about like her, like the way that she is. If she's that toxic like that, we gonna take care of this now. We getting on top of this now.
You could change any woman, is what you're saying?
Say that again.
You believe you could change any woman's behavior?
If like that type of toxicity, yeah. I look at it like I do medicine. I look at it as a disease, whatever like that, and we can get it cured. But the thing is, if you don't want to take in a remedy that's going to cure it, then bye.
So, that's interesting. But to see you've been in a marriage since you was a young. So I was never mind. We're gonna leave that alone. Shout out to Jonesy for more. You are describing the woman that you deal with. That is not true about women in general.
No. I mentor people that deal with things like this, and this works because the thing is, if a man knows who he is and what he's supposed to do and what his role is, these are people that I deal with. These are people that I mentor. They already know that this stuff is not going to work for them. They'll come to me, hey, Ty, so check this out. This is what happened. Da, 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 da. When they tell me, and I don't even get into my advice yet. I'll say, and how was your response to that? I said, okay, well, if this is the case, let's get ready to let's get ready to work on this. What do you mean by that? If this type of behavior, something is in them and they're bringing this and it just kind of arose, no, it's just her. No, that's not no just her. Is this going to ruin your relationship? How does it make you feel? I don't like it, man. Well, y'all need to talk about it and talk about it right now. What do you mean? When you get off of work and she get off of work, y'all come in the house, have dinner, ask how the day go, and say, hey, so about that such and such, hash this stuff out. We ain't going nowhere until we hash this out. And a lot of people don't like to do that. A lot of people don't even know to do that. They never been taught to do that. There is no, oh, that's just the way he is, or oh, that's just the way she is. No. If it's going to be damaging to your relationship, y'all need to hash that out and talk about that and get it taken care of. 7 days. Let's get this taken care of. Every day we come home, we're talking about this until we get this thing fixed. But a lot of people don't want to do that.
Yeah,
they're scared. And
I can see a lot of women that would want to do. A lot of women, I can see a lot of women evading that and not really wanting to deal head on with that. Women don't really like, a lot of women that I know of don't really like to deal with. I noticed that they don't really like to deal with things. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the problem right now. Really check this out. Okay. I always say this to them. If something is funny, we laugh. If you got kids, if they do something to make you proud, you get that sense of proud. When kids do certain things, it brings you joy. Even your spouse can bring you joy. But how is it that we can accept all that, but we don't want to deal with the emotion of being uncomfortable. We don't want to deal with the emotion of I didn't like the way that just made me feel after she said it or after he said it. We don't want to deal with those things. No, you were meant to deal with those, but a lot of people never been exposed to tools in how to deal with it. Never been set up and told, hey, when you get into relationships, you might have to deal with these type of things right here. And that's what throws people off. They don't know how to deal with it. So therefore, if you don't deal with it and you just let it go as is, just like a cancer, just like a disease, you don't go and get it checked up or anything like that, it's gonna start to metastasize. And once it gets all over your body, ultimately it's gonna ruin you.
So I know, but what? How? Okay, so do you identify that in dealing with women and dealing with men is generally a different perspective, especially as it pertains to accountability? Thank you. I appreciate your input, Coach, at 3 and 3 degree. Accountability and really being able to face and look at oneself in the mirror. Do you see a distinction and a difference in that?
Yeah, see, this is what I hear all the time, and I agree to the point. That's why I say I always write, and I have it written down right here on my board right here. I have written down right here types of women, right? So what I'm saying therefore is that just like in medicine, you come there with an issue. I can give you the remedy for the issue. Now, let's keep it real. Do you want me to just tell you something that's going to mask it, or do we want to get to the nucleus of what's causing you to be sick like you are? So it's like, do you want me to mask it with all that's just the way you are, or do you want me to get to the nucleus of where is that coming from? Why are you acting like that?
But hold on, I want, but this is the thing, like, and again, when I'm talking generally, I'm like Hamp. I'm talking about the Black community, right? When I'm talking, right, because that's all I really deal with per se. I love all people. That's why I really deal with. So what I'm saying is, how do you help people get out of their own way to receive the medicine that they need? Like, how do you help people be able to be like, okay, I need this. I know it doesn't taste good. I know I really don't want it. I know I really don't, but I need it and I got to have it to be better. How do you get them to that point? That's
I get them for one, you get them to acknowledge this, right? Get them to acknowledge this. Whatever it is that let's say if it's a woman, you feel like he's cheating, right? Yeah. What is he doing that's making you think he's cheating? Okay, let's write it down. Seriously, I'm like, write it down. Write it down. Okay, now, have you asked him about it? Well, no, I see that's where we messed up at. You let all these crazy thoughts from probably something you done watched on TV, some Tyler Perry show. You let all this stuff. So you might have told somebody at work, and my husband or my boyfriend when he did, and I'm telling you, girl, and this dude might not even be doing that at all. But because you refuse to actually take step one by asking him yourself, and y'all talking about it, all this stuff then built up. And even if he just in his phone looking at something, your mind is telling you he probably talking to some chick. Just because he might have been out and about and he spoke to the neighbor and she's a female, well, he might be talking to her too. All this stuff would not have been there had you just went on ahead and take care of the issue right from the beginning. And that's why I talk about like getting to the nucleus of it. Now, when people say things like women are not accountable, well, you actually have to talk to them in a way to say, okay, now let's reverse it. What would happen if I thought about you in that way? You know what some of the first thing they would do? Well, I don't do anything that'll show. Well, then what am I doing to showing you? And then that's when I get to them. Who have you been talking to? Because where is this coming? It's coming from somewhere. And wherever it's coming from, who are you trying to protect? You don't want to tell me who it's coming from? Is it your friends at work? Where is it coming from? Because this is not you. So one way that a lot of people say it's hard for women to be accountable, no, because you have to do things in such a way and show them in such a way to make the message come back to them. This is on me, not him. He's not doing nothing. And I'm telling you, it works 100% of the time, but we can't do it. And we can't come at them in a way just like medicine. I can't come at you and be like, you know what? You need to take this to get yourself better. Nobody's going to receive that. What I'm going to ask you is what's going on with you that's causing these issues that's within you? What's going on?
I don't know.
And see, here's the thing.
Let's role play. I don't know.
So you don't know what's causing these issues within you. Now, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to say, now look at here. You're lying.
Okay.
You're lying.
Okay.
So now that we know that we're lying, let's get to the nitty-gritty of it. Let me ask you this. This guy that you with or girl that you with, do you want this relationship to work?
Yes.
You want this relationship to work, but then at the same time, you're telling me you don't know what's going on and you don't know why you're thinking this, but you want this relationship to work. Do you think it's fair that you're treating him like this? And if you think it's fair, explain to me how it's fair. And if you can't explain to me why it's fair, then that's telling me
It's probably not.
You're not fair.
I guess it's not fair. It's probably not fair. I mean, life ain't fair.
See, yeah, life is not fair, but you are making a decision to treat him unfairly. You're making that decision to treat him unfairly. Why?
I don't know.
You do know, you just don't want to say, because that means you know it's going to fall back on you. See, just like your body. I don't know what's going on within me. Yes, you do. You came in and told me that you had these pains. You came in and told me you had these aches. You told me I'm feeling weird. Now, we already ran the blood test and everything, and you seem fine. So where is this coming from? What are you putting in yourself? Like food.
Wait,
what
hold on.
Eating?
Hold on real quick. Six said it don't work on BWs. Calvin Cook said passport, bro. Do it for your own sanity. They don't think it works on black women. I don't think it works on black women. I don't know.
Were you oh no, I don't know if you were there. I think it was I don't know if I was on your show or was it on Aaron O's show where I told him we had that seminar where I look, because you know I'm not used to hearing a lot of stuff that I hear on the YouTube streets, right?
Right.
To me, these women that a lot of people talk about on YouTube, these women are unicorns. They don't exist in my world, right? And I'm just talking the reason why, because I haven't been around it. So what we did in Central Illinois, we had a conference where we wanted 100 modern women to show up to this conference, while my whole panel that sat up there was 10 men. All of us, you know, doctors, CEOs, some of them were lawyers, all of us black, and all these women that came there were black. And we got down to the nitty-gritty, it's the same exact thing. And I know people saying black women. No, again, the reason why is because you never actually put them in a position to where you made them think about these things. It does no good to just get up and be like, you got a problem. You know what? It does me no good to say, you know what, black people, we got HIV amongst us. You know, we got high blood pressure. You know, we got the highest rate of diverticulitis, and that's just messed up. To do that all day long versus going to people and saying, hey, let me ask you a question. Are you dealing with X, Y, and Z? Well, yeah. Have you ever thought about why? See what I'm saying? We don't do that. It's always going to be the approach. All the people that I talk with and deal with relationships, let's just say out of 100, because we got more than that, but out of 100, only about 0.05% of them are of a different race. All of them are black. And these black women that we're talking about, I'm telling you right now, I don't care who it is, these black women, and that's why I wrote down, it's the type of black woman that a lot of people are discussing on YouTube.
Okay,
it's the type of black woman.
Well, six said he's done it and it still doesn't work.
He's done what?
He's had these conversations with these women. He's not pointing fingers, but actually had the conversation with them and tried to get them to see and tried to get them to acknowledge, and it still doesn't work.
And here's the thing, though. Now not to say that I'm calling, but I'm just gonna call it like it is. I would say no, because here's my deal. Whoever he's talking about, would they be willing to come up here and us talk about this?
No. Hey, matter of fact, not to cut you off. Hey, Six, man, you're gonna have a sidebar, bro. I can't tell you exactly why. Hit me up on COD. But from what I heard in the background the last time me and you was on live, bro. Yeah, somebody like that ain't gonna listen to nothing.
See, and check this out. And see, that's what I'm saying. So, like Stanley, that's what I'm saying. I'm perfectly in agreement with y'all on that. And so it's just like in medicine. If I already see from the jump that while I'm sitting here diagnosing you and telling you what it is, that's not it. No, that's not it. I'm like, okay, you know better than I do. Go ahead. All right, let's see how that works out for you. Apparently, it's not been working out all these so-called years, but I have it wrong. Okay, that's what I do with them. And there are patients that are like that. We're sitting here telling you all this school and everything we've been through, all these people that you see over here that have successfully been cured and doing well. You're telling me that all of them are got it wrong, but for some odd reason that's not going to work for you. Because of what reason? Have you even tried it? Well, no, because you haven't even tried it. But better yet, you know more than what we do. So go ahead, let's see how that works out for you. That's what I tell them. Some people you just can't win. I get it.
You know what, man? Even though I don't agree, I agree with the approach, right? I don't agree that it happens, but I agree with the approach. I agree that if you make it about women, that women can relate to it, because women only relate to themselves. That's why women are horrible at relationships. Women try to tell men who deal with women their entire life and trying to be with a girl since 15 years old that men don't know women. But if you ask a woman how to get a woman, she don't know. If you ask a woman who dates women, they hate the women. They had the most abuse in their relationship, the most infidelity in their relationship. Women are horrible people. They're just horrible.
Nah, like I say, I tell my wife.
Hold on real quick. No matter how horrible they are, I wouldn't want to live in a world without them. But
Coochie wasn't delicious. No, coochie is delicious. No. If coochie wasn't delicious, they
Oh.
wouldn't have any friends. For real, if you took sex off the table, how many times you just want to hang out with a girl? Like she gonna really have a good conversation with you. If I'm just talking, I'm gonna talk to the guys. It's the promise of sex that makes y'all tolerable. And now I will say not all, but I'll say at least 80%.
Yeah, but when those kind of conversations come up, like I have to remind my the woman that I'm talking to at that time about that, you're the only woman that you really know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like I know a lot of women. Like I've dealt with more women than you have. Trust me. Like you know your family, your little inner circle, friends and stuff like that. But no, I've dealt with a barrage of women. You feel what I'm saying? Trust me.
Teddy B said, talk to the guys. Yo, with the eyes. Yo, shout out to Alan John 9. Problem is not beginning. It's in the we settle, then you see problems. Yeah, shout out to you, Alan John 9. Shout out to my guy. Let me put the tip in. Women taking notes, like they're watching. Good. Let them take notes. Let them wear our princely robes. Yo, in the meantime, between time, dope discussions deserve dope donations, man. The cupboard is looking a little bare, people. The cupboard is looking a little bare. Let's go ahead and put some coins in the coffers so that we can help the people. Hit the Cash App, $ Israel Mills, $ Israel Mills. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, thank you, Emperor Kojak 3 on 3 the Great. Yo, Israel, you have to pick up Little Man Izzy Band's 11 minutes, 10 minutes. I appreciate my brothers keeping me on point. I know. So listen, I'm gonna let y'all say your last words, man. This has been a dope discussion. I appreciate y'all coming up, man. Trucky Yell, my man Dirty Folks, Yvette Marie, my man Stanley White, and my man, the most interesting man in the world, MRM, is with us today. I appreciate y'all coming through. So I'm gonna start with you, Yvette Marie. Sis, what say you? What's your last words for today?
Nothing. Just said it was fun, and I agree completely with MRM. Yeah, that's basically it.
Salute to you. I appreciate you, sis. You have a great day, and I'm praying all goes.
Appreciate
well.
her input too. I was loving it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Thank you.
Hold it down, sis.
Hey, who wants to go next?
I'll go next. I just want to say, yeah, man. I just say, sis, is to me, again, coming from a medical mind, is that when I see these things going on in this panel, my mind kicks in such a way, like, man, if you really look at it, we really are hurting. You know what I'm saying? If there's an epidemic of something breaking out within a group of people, I'm gonna say, hey, there's a major problem going on that we need to address. So the fact that and it's cool. The fact that when I turn on my computer and the people that I'm subscribed to, I see the things lit up, and I'm looking at the titles, and almost every last title has something to do with men and women and women and men. I'm like, there's an issue, man. And until people are absolutely 100% ready to address the nucleus of what's causing that issue, these topics that we talk about on these panels are going to be a continuous thing for the next 5 years, because people love talking more about the symptoms more than they actually talking about the solution to getting rid of the symptoms, which is the nucleus of the problem. And if we're not going to talk about the nucleus of the problem, these conversations are going to continue on, mark my word. But other than that, I just hope that people keep their focus on that. Any man that's looking to get married, be the type of man for that woman that you want to be with, and vice versa. For any woman that wants a certain type of man, be that type of woman first that man would even want before you even get engaged in any of it whatsoever. And with that said, signing off, y'all.
Appreciate you, man. Salute. Have a good one.
Salute.
Who wants to go next?
I'll go next. Let me just say real quick that recognizing whether a woman likes herself or not, aka think that she's enough, is a very significant part of the vetting process. And I say that because if she don't like herself, i.e. if she has to face the world in makeup and hair hats and fake butts and fake this and fake that, then she does not like herself. And there's nothing that you will be able to do as a human being to make her feel any better than she already makes herself feel. All right, so you basically beating a dead horse thinking it's gonna get up and finish that race. No, don't do that. Don't work against yourself. So that's part of the solution. Put that in your vetting dictionary or your vetting book as one of the things to look for.
No doubt.
And appreciate you having me up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I hope I see
always
you later
appreciate
on.
you, brother. Yes, sir.
You know
Always
what I'm saying?
appreciate you.
This was a protein packed power lunch, and salute, bro. Hold it down. It's another great one.
Salute.
Hey,
Hey,
man,
Calvin
put
Cook
that on the
says it's
back
called
chat.
brokenness.
I'll holler at you.
Hey, yeah, we're gonna chop it up later on this
I'm
evening,
cutting it down.
Stan, and y'all.
Show is over.
No, I'm gonna let Trucker shut it down.
Oh, okay. Well, talk to y'all later.
No, Trucker, shut it down. I'm
Hey, Dirty Folks, make sure you come through later at 7. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna email you the link. Make sure y'all come through. You know what I'm
gonna
saying?
just say this, man. Men lie to women. Women lie to themselves, and they tell that lie to the world. And all the lies will make them be the hero and the villain of these stories. I've never seen anybody be the hero and the victim of the same story, but somehow they do it. And they'll make you believe that men can't live without women, but men can. A lot of men do. Most men are single. They'll make you believe that anything other than accepting them as they are means something wrong with you. No, they just messed up people, bro. They tell you body positivity and this is how I am. No, they're just horrible people. They'll come out here and they'll try to, especially on social media, you got a bunch of girls who could never, ever get in VIP, telling you about their worth. Don't worry about that. The relationship problem ain't really a problem. It's they don't like anybody. They live in their pleasure feeling is to be miserable, to be unhappy. A lot of these people, they have to be unhappy, and then they push that unhappiness out in toxic ways. You see that from the sons they raise, how the sons they raise have no conflict resolution skills, no ability to connect with other people, no ability to communicate, because that's what they came up on. And I give MLM all MRM, I give him all because he's from Chicago and he's from Cabrini Green. Be like, I don't know women like that. Yes, you do. Your whole building was like that, nigga. I've been to Cabrini Green, but I'm glad he got out that jam. The fact, and I'm close on this. I wish Struck was still here so we could close out. I'm close on this. The fact that you have 5 men on the panel and 4 out of 5 was like, I wouldn't date a woman like my mother, and y'all still think that there's merit in you when the one woman that's required to love you, that's supposed to unconditionally love you, niggas like, yeah, I love her, but I choose different. That's an indication that y'all getting advice from girls with clothes on. Y'all should never listen to women. Women will only take you to the dark side. You'll never see the light. You shouldn't listen to any women. If you want a man, listen to men. Horrible at being people. Anyway, man, inbox me, bro, and I'll slide down on you.
No doubt. Hey, salute, man. Appreciate you always. Hey, put your channel in the chat room, man. Y'all check out Dirty Folks. Check out my man Stanley, D-Rock, the Block White. Check out MRM if y'all would put their channels in the chat room. Shout out to Yvette Marie. Sis, he's for a while. She said she didn't want, she wasn't really trying to do nothing. And shout out to my man Trucker. Yeah, I appreciate everybody that came through, everybody that hit the Cash App and the Super Chat. Shout out to Grinch and shout out to the Wife School Podcast for tripling that up, 2 gifted memberships and a Super Chat. I appreciate you, Wife School. Thank you so much. Shout out to my guy Weedy 504, to Trucker Yell, to JD 1975, to Jay Jermaine, and my man Stanley, D-Rock the Block, and Apple and Jay. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have a great night. Yo, probably look out for my man Stanley later on this evening and my man Sinem JD 1975 later. Y'all have a great evening. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.
Yo, I'm out, cuz. These conditions are weighing heavy on my mind, man. I need a break from it. Got my bags packed, got my itinerary, I'm gone. I finally had a good dream till shots woke me out of my sleep. In case you're wondering exactly what provoked me to leave, that was the last straw, cause I ain't sleep well for years. Paranoid, heat hell for years. So I gotta move on from this poverty-stricken maze. Rats in the cage, killed for cheese that's strategically placed. Crack holes with dope fiends, keep polluting their veins. And my mind is telling me that I'm a part of the blame. How can I proudly wear a chain with shame attached to it? No, I can't take it get off. I'm attached to it like the ghetto's pain. I'm like, when did I get that foolish? That question crossed my mind as I watched the ass moving for a piece of change. Till it's back to the block, my Glock rattling shook niggas, I crack them apart. I took vengeance till it blackened my heart. Knowing vengeance is yours, Lord, so please take me out of the dark. So baby, I'm gone, you know that I'ma always love my hood. And I'll never be gone for good, but I gotta leave here. It smothers me and I can't breathe here. Just need a little time with some clean air. So baby, I'm gone, you know that I'ma always love my hood. And I'll never be gone for good, but I gotta leave here. It smothers me and I can't breathe here. Just need a little time with some clean air. So baby, I seen kids clip while on a little trip to the store. Who would think a trip for eggs would be a trip to the morgue? Crawl on memorials are covering the bricks on the walls. This is common when you're living with conditions of poor. We pour liquor, let it spill on the floor. The more niggas we lost, I'm gone niggas. You're never gonna see me no more. I love you dearly, but the hood is like a lost effort. Nobody cared before, drastic got to go measures. So I'm leaving forever to find a life a little more better than yours. I can't stick around to witness how far do we fall. I stood on corner, spring, summer, and fall. Winter position in the semi, of course, any liqueur send me. I'm on a quest for more millies in my repertoire. Forgive me, but I gotta take off. I'm sick and I go on from niggas to gods. Really the hood's in me, but baby, I'm gone. So baby, I'm gone. You know that I'ma always love my hood. And I'll never be gone for good, but I gotta leave here. It smothers me and I can't breathe here. Just need a little time with some clean air. So baby, I'm gone. You know that I'ma always love my hood. And I'll never be gone for good, but I gotta leave here. It smothers me and I can't breathe here. Just need a little time with some clean air. So baby, forget my vent, can't abandon my home. Though I'm impatient with our situation, I won't leave you standing alone. Stand on my shoulders if you need me, I could carry the globe. Overdoses in the hood, fiends slamming they arms. Some of us made it out the hood, good at slamming the ball. Others stand in front of cams and perform for all y'all who chose abandoning laws to make it. I wore the same shoes on the corner slinging the day shift. So I'm back, needed a vacation from the monotony of poverty blocks I hated. So I'm riding for my G's who play the bench on the daily spit flames until the yellow tape layers the fence. When the boys come, we don't run, we wait for them and say it's the fence. Till we're finally arraigned and we're pinched, hanged and lynched with razor blades marking down the days on the wall. But if the bell comes, baby, I'm gone. So baby, I'm gone. You know that I'ma always love my hood. And I'll never be gone for good, but I gotta leave here. It smothers me and I can't breathe here. Just need a little time with some clean